Wagwan, everyone. I hope you're doing well, and welcome to another watch along up on Tereak Talks, guys. Ladies and gents, what a huge watch along we have here for you tonight. We have got Real Madrid versus Paris Saint-Germain. How's my accents there? My Spanish and my French? Is it good? Let me know. Parlez vous or bonjour. Comment ça va? And then hola and gracias. Good evening, people. Hope you're all keeping well. Hope you've had a fantastic day so far, or afternoon, or morning. Good morning, because we've got some people from the west, and then you know what? Actually, yeah, good morning to those in the east also. So I hope you're all doing well, people. Well, it's not morning in the west. Actually, I don't know. Somebody, you'd have to let me know in the comments before I get myself all in a model right here. But let's run through the comments right now for those of you that are here. We have Edmund coming in the place. Big up my bro, Ed. Huge game. Is this the year PSG win the UCL? Who knows, Ed? We'll have to wait and see there. But big up yourself. PSG have the advantage in this first leg, winning by 1-0 with that last-minute Kylian MBAPPE goal. And you'll have to wait and see. I'm sure you guys probably already know the lineups, but I'll get the lineups out for you to see if Kylian Mbappe is in the side. And we have Rich in the place. He says, big game, great content incoming. Just dropping by to show love to the Tereak Talks fam, as I'll be in the church meeting. Big up, Rich, man. Enjoy. Hope you have a great time at church and smash that like button. Boom! Hit that like button if you haven't, or caress it, however you'd like to, hit the like button, touch it, whatever. But big up Rich right there from Eagle Eye Football. Sorry, why is the camera moving a bit blurry? There we go. That's better. And look who's back. Casey's back. Tell a friend. Big up Casey in the place right now. We've got Klopp Talk. Big up Aled in the place. He says, big up to the Tereak Talks fam. Keep supporting. Big up, brother people. Hope you're keeping well. Keep supporting. Go smash that subscribe button to Klopp Talk TV, as you can see right there. Make sure you do subscribe, because I'll also be on the channel and he'll also be on this channel. Very top content. Liverpool fan. He's also broadening his content and doing a lot of other watch-alongs for different games, also not just Liverpool. So people, you're more than welcome to go subscribe. And you know what, big up the family as well, Aled. He's got the family on the show. I have little appearances from the odd time when my mum wants to come in. You may have seen her yesterday. But yeah, and then Jacob, my nephew, and then maybe we'll see Drew soon as well. But big up everyone in the place. Evening Tea Money and Tereak Talks fam, big love. Big up to yourself, Wilf. Gonna miss most of the football. Gonna miss most of the show after the football. So you have to play football when you've got a star-studded lineup like this. Nah, it's all right. No worries, Wilf. Go and enjoy yourself. You're the real one. That's the real football on show, and go show them how it's done. Show Mbappe and Neymar how to do it. And big up Peeny Ween in the place. We got G Staffy. Hello. You got another TT stream. Exactly that. You know it, sis. Hope you're keeping well. To my ladies right there, G Staffy and TG. Hope you're keeping well. Jeez, the accents on point. That's what I love to hear, G Staffy. I'm glad that they are. I'm glad that they are. The fact that you rate that's much better than my Borough accent, isn't it? Or my Sunderland, Jordan Pickford and that, and Jordan Henderson. Great performance last night. Oh, that's terrible. That was more Scottish. Big up Louis. Yo, T. Hope you're keeping well, Louis. Thanks for coming in. We got Niall in the place saying hello, Tereak. And then Pinaween says, I'm in the UK, but put morning because I'm just silly. Oh, Pinaween, you got me there thinking that. Look, he's trolling again. Big up Peeny though. And my controllers are here, keeping them safe this time. Don't make me drop them on the floor again. We've got Mama G in the building. Big up Mama G. Thanks for coming. Look, bye. Show some love. You're always welcome to come upstairs as well. And look at that, Mama. Tereak, you can show them how it's done. Hopefully. Maybe see some football content on the channel soon. Me playing football. I'm decent. I'm not too bad. Benzema, yeah. Sometimes, Benzema, he's drip. He gets everything. His football, he's drip all off of me. Not really. Have you seen it, man? He's mad. But and big up yourself, my brother. Yes, I've seen that, my mate. Exactly. It was class. Keep it up and have a good stream. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. And you have a good stream too, my bro. Keep safe, man. Look after yourself and give love to the family as always. The T side is nowhere near on point. Okay, now you have to bring me back down to earth. And then she's hitting us with an update on Borough under 23s and Arsenal's under 23s. So yeah, we're going to need that one. And then Tereak Zidane. Hey, Zizou. Tizu. T-who? If you know, you know. I don't know why I'm laughing like that. But Borough just... some frustrating. But let's talk about the game that we got right now. I've got the lineups for you people, ladies and gents, as we have in goal. We have Thibaut Courtois for Real Madrid, Dani Carvajal, Eder Militao, David Alaba, and Nacho Fernandez in at the back. So that'll be interesting to see how this lines up. Will it be Nacho playing at left back? Will it be David Alaba? Who knows? Nacho Fernandez has definitely played at left back before. Very two-footed, a versatile defender for Real Madrid. So it'll be interesting to see where he does play here. But in the midfield, we have Modric, Valverde, and I left him out till last for a reason, because Toni Kroos was a huge doubt going into this game, having picked up a hamstring injury, but he's fit enough to start. It'll be interesting to keep an eye on him. Is he going to be fit enough to last the game? Will he? There's a high risk when it comes to these muscular injuries of reinvigorating the injury. So we'll have to keep an eye on Toni Kroos tonight, who in the first leg, can I just say, sorry, people, I just need to have a sip of water here. I thought it was quite disappointing, as well as a lot of Real Madrid players at that time. How was the audio, everything? Everything all right? Making sure everything sounds all good. Is that a little bit better? Let me know. But yeah, I thought him and his team were extremely disappointing with their pragmatic style they played at the Parc des Princes. We did do a watch along on that. I did a match reaction for that game also. More of them will come. I just need to really plan and sort out the timings of that. I want to make sure I can do these things consistently at this moment in time. So yeah, more of those will come. Stay tuned for that. But definitely he needs to have a better game, and they need to have more attacking impetus. And through the midfield, the likes of Toni Kroos and Luka Modric will have a key role progressing the ball from defense into attack in that transition. If they are in the final third, they will be playing the passes to unlock the keys for the others. But I do think we'll see Toni Kroos out on that left side and Valverde in that central defensive mid position, replacing the suspended Casemiro. That could be huge. We know how important Casemiro's role is for that Real Madrid side, providing that defensive stability, that aggression, the interceptions that he makes in that midfield. He offers something different, as well as not lacking in the technical ability. So really supports the likes of Kroos and Modric with the providing legs, as simple as that also. And then, yeah, the defensive awareness, the understanding, the IQ, and the physicality from set pieces as well. So it'll be interesting to see how they cope with that. But Valverde is definitely an up-and-coming player, the Uruguayan, for Real Madrid. He's going to get more minutes. He does have the mobility. He's very versatile. You can play him in all types of positions. I think he played at right back when Liverpool played Real Madrid at Anfield last season during lockdown. So yeah, he did a very competent job there, and he's defensively aware. He's also quite good going forward. He can pop up with a goal also, but he's going to have to be very disciplined tonight, marshalling the likes that we can see on screen for PSG. But let's finish the front three for Real Madrid. We have Vinicius Junior, Karim Benzema, Marco Asensio. So that is going to be huge. We know the importance of Karim Benzema, who at the start of the season was up there, and he still is up there for me to be one of the best players in the world right now on form. But yeah, kind of, he's not dipped off at all, but Vinicius Junior is the one who's taken the headlines for Real Madrid, with his performances being absolutely outstanding this season, really reaching that potential that Real Madrid saw in him to splash out the money to bring him from Brazil to the Bernabeu. So it's going to be interesting to keep an eye on him here. And then Marco Asensio on the right, who hasn't fulfilled his potential, probably the opposite from that spectrum, who was at Real Madrid, he was at Espanyol, who had a very good prospects out there at Espanyol, but now seeing him with injuries affecting his career and not really being able to kickstart playing on that wide position is where he has performed at his best. A lot of people thought that Marco Asensio would be a number 10 going into the future, given his creativity and the fact that he can also arrive late in the box and score goals with that wonderful left foot. He's going to have a big game tonight. He's going to have to perform much better than he did in the last week. So that's just to round up the Real Madrid side. Let me talk about it one more time, run through it for you guys. We have Thibaut Courtois in goal, Dani Carvajal at right back with the centre-back partnership of Eder Militao and David Alaba, or it could be Fernandes. We'll have to wait and see there. But the midfield three will be Modric, Cruz, and Valverde. And then the front three, on the right, we have Marco Asensio. Down the middle, we have Karim Benzema. And on the left, Vinicius Jr. So, guys, let me know your thoughts on this game coming up. Let me talk to you about the PSG side before I run back into the comments. We have Gianluigi Donnarumma in goal, the Italian. Oh, man, as an England fan, I can't. Every time I see that name, I just have to have a big sign. It gives me flashbacks to what happened not too long ago. But we have Donnarumma in goal with Hakimi at right back, Marquinhos and Kimpembe in the centre-back positions with Nuno Mendes, or Nuno Mensch, as he meant to pronounce it in Portuguese, at left back. And the three in the midfield, we have Danilo, Verratti, and Leandro Paredes in the middle. So when I'm looking, I'll run through the sides, but let me just go through the rest of the team. And then the front three, we have got the big one, ladies and gents. We have Messi, Neymar, and MBAPPE. Very interesting to see how they will line up and the fluidity that those guys will possess going forward. But also, defensively, that's going to be important. But let's just talk about the defense first with Donnarumma in goal. PSG and Maurizio Pochettino deciding to go ahead with Donnarumma and not Keylor Navas, as Keylor Navas has proven his worth in the Champions League. But Donnarumma, the up-and-coming Italian goalkeeper, in my opinion, will be one of the best goalkeepers in the world coming up, but he still has areas of improvement to his game, has made the odd mistake for PSG in goal, hasn't really settled in the way that that we expected him to coming off the back of the Euros, but it's a big night for him to prove his worth, and I'm sure he will. He will be tested. Don't you worry about that. But Real Madrid at the Bernabeu will be a different proposition than they were at the Parc des Princes. They have to turn up because they are 1-0 down. But not just essentially, it is true they are 1-0 down. So they attack. It's all on them. And then really PSG, they could hit them on the counter, but Donnarumma is going to have to prove his worth in full tonight. We have Hakimi at right back, the former Real Madrid player himself. So he's going to provide a lot going forward, but he's going to have to watch coming the other way with Vinicius Jr. on form. Marquinhos and Kimpembe can wax lyrical all day about Marquinhos. One of the best centre-backs in the world. We don't really rate him too much. Like, I feel like he's underrated and he doesn't get the ratings he deserves, probably because he plays for PSG. And yeah, he's a very important player for them defensively and offensively in the opposition box, scoring from set pieces. We've already seen him do that this season against Manchester City. So we'll have to keep an eye on Marquinhos there. We have Kimpembe there next to him, who a lot of people thought that Kimpembe would move aside for Sergio Ramos, but Sergio Ramos' injury troubles this season means that Presnel Kimpembe will have to start and will continue to start in that left centre-back, the very aggressive French international. When I'm saying aggressive, I don't know why I'm rolling my R's at the same time. You know what? It's European night, Champions League night. I've got to feel the flavour, feel the culture. That's what it is. But Kimpembe next to Marquinhos and Nuno Mendes, who has been very good this season. I've been very impressed with him. The young left back. What is he now? 19 or 20? You'll have to correct me in the comments, guys. Let me know his age. But yeah, Nuno Mendes is going to be vitally important for this one tonight. With Marco Verratti in the middle, he's going to be the big one that they're going to have to keep an eye on. He was fantastic in and out of possession, in transition for Paris Saint-Germain in the last game against Real Madrid. He was essential. He's so important in that midfield to bring everything. The mobility, the work rate, the ball progression to get the ball to the likes of Neymar and Mbappe and Messi, of course. So Marco Verratti, very good. Hopefully they can keep him fit and he'll have a good game also, because we're going to be in for a good one tonight. And Leandro Paredes and Danilo, I can both put them in together when I say this. They do bring the aggression and will work a lot. They're not going to be the star-studied like names that, you know, that they're not as good technically as the likes of Cruz and then counterparts with Cruz, Modric, and Valverde. But they've got a very different task. They're not there to do that. They're there to provide that defensive stability, that aggression to win the ball back, to really raise the intensity and put the likes of Cruz and Modric under pressure. That's going to be important for them, whilst they're letting the likes of Verratti, who will bring that also to his game, but that very technically gifted side, progressing the ball, tenacious in that midfield. So we're going to be it's going to be an interesting one. Opposites attract, they say. So the opposites of these midfielders will be interesting to watch. And then when we look at the front three, they have got that va-va-voom, as Thierry Henry would say. You see, look at the French. It's all rolling at today, people. You know, the shoulders and that, loosening up the tongue. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, Neymar in there with Messi and MBAPPE. Guys, the big question is not what they can do going forward, but what they're going to do tracking back. And is MBAPPE fit enough? Because big up vibes, my brother. He's actually sent this to us. Or because Kylian Mbappe was a doubt to even play tonight, let alone start, because of an injury picked up in training that was by Idrissa Gana Gueye, and it was that bad. Idrissa Gana Gueye had to disable the comments on his Instagram because of all the toxicity, the abuse that he was facing from his own fans, and that's ridiculous, really. But Kylian Mbappe starts, Lionel Messi returning to the Bernabeu, the former Barcelona man, and Neymar, another former Barcelona man. And if you have watched Neymar's documentary, you would have seen that Neymar actually rejected Real Madrid when he was younger, but he's still been linked to going to Real Madrid at some points in his career. He just didn't feel it was right when he was at the age of 14. He had a trial there and he rejected them. So that was big. So, yeah, guys, I know I spent a long time running up into the lineups, but I thought I'd give you a breakdown of it all. Thought we'd give you that little pre-match build up that you got here. You don't need the TV. They got adverts left, right, and center. Over here, we ain't got no ads. Do you know what I'm saying? So we can spend all that time now. But now the floor is over to you guys before we get into the game, before it kicks off. And how long we got left now? What? 10 minutes? 10 minutes to run through the comments before the game kicks off. And so the floor is yours. Ask any questions, what your thoughts are going to be. I'm going to get a poll in the chat. I'm going to still have to sort out a few things as well. And welcome any of you that have just come in also. But big up everyone in the chat. There's the team right there. Let me just run through the PSG one more. Donnarumma in goal, Hakimi right back, Marquinhos, Kimpembe in the centre-back positions, with Nuno Mendes at the left back, or Nuno Mendes. The three in the midfield, we have Paredes, Verratti, Danilo, and then the three up front, we have Neymar, Messi, and Mbappe. Let's go, people. This is going to be a good one. And let's get into the comments right now. Let me see all of you are saying. We've got plenty of them coming in. Big up everyone. Hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Take your shoes off when you're entering the stream. That's what I call it. I haven't called it like that for a while, but that's what it is. You know, when you step into someone's yard or someone's house, what do you do out of courtesy? You take your shoes off, and the YouTube equivalent of that is hitting that like button. So thank you very much, people. I really appreciate you all coming in and supporting. Are you seeing the match, Grace? Is she watching the Borough game? And Moss is watching Porto versus Lyon currently. What's that for? Is that in the Europa League, Moss? Interesting there. And then big up Trav. Big up, man. Hope you're keeping well. He says, Essential Worldie incoming. He's predicting it there, Trav. Mystic Trav. That's what they call you. We'll have to wait and see, Mo. We have to wait and see, man. Keep an eye on that one. If Essential does hit that Worldie, big shout out to you. But Paxton in the place, saying Valverde is definitely capable of stepping up in that role. I know, Paxton, you very much rate Valverde. You playing in that position yourself. How's your hamstring, Paxton? Hope it's getting better. Let me know. But yeah, Valverde, I know you very much rate him. You was talking about him and you was asking him to come onto the pitch earlier on when we was doing the watch along for this one. Here's his opportunity. And I do rate him. I like his versatility. I don't think he's as good as Casemiro yet at this point in his career. Definitely could reach that and beyond with his natural ability and his player profile. But I'll have to keep an eye on that one there, Paxton. Hope you're keeping well. Hope that hamstring's getting better also. We've got CM in the place. Big up CM, or is it Cappy? He says, big up Brody. Hope you're keeping good. And he's saying large up to you guys, the Tereak Talks fam. Hope you're keeping well, my bro. Real Madrid will need to replace half the team in the coming years. Modric, Benzema, when he starts to decline, Cruz, and etc., etc. I think they already have started to do that, though, Paxton, in a way. When you look at the likes of Vinicius, they've got Rodrigo in there, also the young Brazilian, bringing in the likes of Camavinga, and then MBAPPE, he will be coming in the summer. He's a younger profile. They will start to bed them in. Sorry, can't get my words out. Eder Militao, who's also a young defender. Valverde is also young. So they are starting to make that progression very slowly, that transition. They're not giving themselves too much work to do in a short space of time. But I think also the pandemic has affected that for Real Madrid. They probably would have done it even quicker if it wasn't for the pandemic. But they've definitely come out better from the pandemic than their biggest rivals in Barcelona. And while Porto tie it up at the death, but VAR says no offside. Wow. So whilst I was chatting there, it looked like I was missing something quite big. Peony Ween says, I'm going to watch the Hartlepool versus Rotherham on TV and listen to this brilliant stream at the same time because multitasking is fun. Hopefully, Peony Ween, I will be able to bring you the updates and just a little bit of entertainment whilst you're watching the real football down there. Hartlepool versus Rotherham. Who are you, Jeff Stelling in disguise? Is that what you are? But yeah, hopefully that's a good game. You'll have to keep us updated on that. If there's any crackers in that game at all, let us know. Because usually how it works in football, these really high anticipated games don't live up to the potential, but it's going to be a big one. So let's keep an eye on that one here. 1-0 for Lyon looks like. That Ligue 1 that Harry trashes looks good. Hey, look at that there. Big up Social in the play saying, hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing good. Big up Social coming from the TGT fan. Hope you're keeping good, Social. And this is going to be a big one. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Let me know what you think the score is going to be. And look at that. Goal PSG, I guess, exactly. And Ola Gunners and all. Sunny here, minus 18. Wild Wednesday. Wow. Look at that. Minus 18. I get cold just at the thought of 18 degrees. Nah, that's just probably that's just the not really. The house right now is above 18 degrees. It's probably about 20 right now, and I'm still wearing a jumper, so that's just how it is. I feel PSG will edge it. I believe so too. I'll give you my score prediction, but there's a little hint. I do think PSG will take it. Paxton saying only thing PSG is a midfielder who can play instead of Paredes for a full game. Either Draxler or buying someone because Herrera only comes on at halftime nowadays. Yeah, it's true. It depends what kind of midfielder they're going to want, Paxton, and what the player profile is going to provide. Because I don't think that they will need someone who's like a Julian Draxler, who will bring that creativity and that attacking prowess. Because with the likes of Mbappe, Neymar, Messi, Mbappe will be gone next season, so it'll be interesting to see if they do decide to bring anyone to replace him. I'm sure they will. It's Paris Saint-Germain. But Paul Pogba, there's a chance for him, and he does bring that creative aspect. I think they'll to really balance out the team, they would need someone who's an elite defensive midfielder, somebody who can be, or someone that has elite defensive numbers, not necessarily a CDM, but someone of the likes, N'Golo Kante's player profile, someone like that. I know they're hard to come by because he's the creme de la creme, the one at the top right there. But somebody like that, PSG, they can most certainly afford them. They just have to look out for them and do their scouting properly. There is a lot of brilliant talent coming out of France, so they don't need to really spend too much on it if they just look within and get and hoover up the top talent there as the players are getting ready to come out. Marquinhos, definitely very underrated. Paxton agreeing with me there. Exactly. Great minds think alike. And look at Vibes coming in and saying, your boy better show up tonight. You're saying that like you don't rate Messi yourself. Hey, my boy will show up. Yeah, he does it at the Bernabeu. Always does. Hang on. If I had the shirt right now, you remember when he did that with a shirt? Don't forget when he showed them what the shirt, the name on the back. Tell him again, Lionel Messi. Come on. And he's coming in and said, Ala Madrid. Look at that right there. Vinicius FC. Look at that. I'm sorry for the blur. Let me bring that back in. Is that going to come in? Oh, that's even worse now. Hold on, people. I'm so sorry. That's even worse. Here we go. That's better. Here we go. Apologies for that, people. Vinicius FC. Ty, did you know? Thank you. You know damn well that front three ain't defending nothing exactly. It's true. Arsenal under 23s equalised with a penalty. As we do. Who scored, Grace? Do you know who scored for us? The equaliser. PSG fans versus Real Madrid fans, which is worse? Yeah, Paxton. They both can be quite toxic at times, for sure. We have seen that. Let me go and put the poll in for you now. Who do you think will win? Who do you think will win and progress into the next leg? Here we go, people. The next round, not leg. If I can spell correctly. Real Madrid. Getting it into the chat for you so you guys can vote, or PSG. Let me know your thoughts in the chat right now. Get voting in there, people. And we have Tereak. I'm 6 months without smoking. I gave him an extra 3 then, but big up Casey. That's what we love to hear. Keep going, keep smashing that journey. And yeah, guys, if you are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But also, get in the chat. We talk all things and just football here. Yeah, we definitely do talk about football for the majority of it, as it's a football channel. But we talk about everything. We do this. We do either this or that, either, or what is it? Oh, what's the other way you call it? But we talk all things. We talk probably more about food actually than football. Wrong type of channel we have. But yeah, talk about everything over here. So yeah, it's everything. Yeah, we're not too much political because we don't want to talk about that, or just fun things, exciting topics. As the blur has come back again. But there we go. Sorry, it just doesn't want to catch my big head at the moment. I don't know what it is doing. Pre-match for me was Jonathan David showcase because they're showing it on DAZN now about Matip at Liverpool. Jonathan David will be playing next week, won't he? They've got a couple yellow cards here. More than that, they've got 4 yellow cards. PSG that they could be. That players could be suspended for the next leg, so they're gonna have to. You know what? And then in the midfield in particular, I think it's all 3 midfielders. And well done, Casey. Doing great. That's what we love to hear. Exactly. That is impressive. 6 months and you're almost a non-smoker now. Exactly. Yeah, Moss, it's on the Borough app. Oh, okay, fair enough. Loads of comments we still need to get through, but don't worry, we'll get through them before kickoff. Europa Day, couple matches. Frankfurt won and Lyon won. 1-0 league baby. Still 1-0, Grace. It says after 12 months I'm a non-smoker, as insurance companies are in the position to give you cover then. Brilliant. That's what we love to hear, man. Peeny Ween, we on everywhere together. It really is. No Moss Arca equalised with a penalty. Arsenal equalised with a penalty. Should be out for another 4 weeks with it slowly getting better. Hopefully that'll be quicker. That's 2 weeks now, because it was 6 weeks initially. As the game has kicked off. I didn't even get the banner sorted or created. Let me get that for you now, people. Then I will have a look at what you guys are saying in the vote. But here it is. Real Madrid versus PSG. I'll get the ticker going at the bottom, so you get to keep in line with the score. And yeah, I'll provide updates of the time as we're 22 seconds in, and Carvajal being pressed. Oh, they're going up high already. Here's Benzema already spending more time in the opposition final third, and a cross in the box, but Marco Asensio can't get the ball under control as it's cleared away. And Real Madrid have started fast here, real intent. And is that going to go out for a corner? No, Verratti will keep it in. And the block is made, and it's a goal kick for PSG. But Eder Militao is down already. Has he been hit in the area that we don't like to say? Let's have a look. No, him and Cruz. Oof. He took a big knock in the air. Let's have a look at that. Is he all right? Physio's already having to come on the pitch, so hopefully he'll be okay there. And a big CM dead today. It's past Cappy's bedtime. Big up, man. Big up, CM. Go subscribe to CM22. More content will be coming soon, but he's just got to do something. He's got to move on, and he's got to complete a mission at the moment, as he said. Big up, CM, man. I'm more like Blobby in disguise. 90 minutes has been extra time because it's a PL Cup game, so it might go to penalties. Interesting. Player profile. Did you ever smoke, Tereak? Nah, never smoked. Never smoked myself. Never been a smoker. I've had family members who have been, but not myself. No. 1-1 final, Grace. Is it? Or Pens going straight away to there? How late are we in the game? But Thiago Silva and Marquinhos was definitely one of the best partnerships in world football at one point, but nobody seemed to talk about it. You are right, they definitely were. And then when you see the level that Thiago Silva is still at, playing for Chelsea, it's ridiculous at the age of 37 in the Premier League to transition from one league to another, at the age of 35, 36, and still be one of the best centre-backs in the Premier League. And to be honest, it's a shame that Chelsea, well, for him anyway, not for me as an Arsenal fan, but for him, it's a shame that Chelsea have been underwhelming this season and have underperformed against expectations that they had at the start. Otherwise, people would be really praising him. And yet, very massive point. I just think them playing in League 1 is really what has hindered them from getting the recognition that they do deserve. But yeah, and that's the domination, the monopolizing of the league. Is that, if that's a word? I don't know. I'm trying to say big words and I don't even know if they're true. Dead straight, Peony, exactly. Got to back Real Madrid and always picking the team without Snakes Di Maria. Well, Di Maria's not playing tonight. I haven't even had a look at the bench, so I'll give the bench a little look at the moment. Gareth Bale, Camavinga, Dani Ceballos, Arsenal fans, Marino, Eden Hazard, Isco, Luka Jovic, Lucas Hernandez, Lunin, Marcelo Rodrigo, and Jesus Vallejo. If you Wolves fans will remember, a lot of names on that bench, ridiculous. But then we have Dagba, Diallo, Di Maria, Dina. Is that Embre? Dina Embre, I think it is. Yeah, Eric Dina. Let me go back to it. So then we got, Dina, Draxler, Idris Gueye, Maro Icardi, Tilo Kera, Michu. Is it Michoud? Or is it Michu? Is it a silent team? People with better French pronunciations will be able to do that better than me. But here's Vinicius on the left. He gets across to Asensio. I thought there was the Asensio worldie there that Trav was talking about. But no, it doesn't look like it has been. Keylor Navas, Xavi Simons, and Gini Wijnaldum. He was linked to Arsenal in January because of his lack of game time. But Hakimi gets his toe in there and it goes back to Gianluigi Donnarumma. But we don't talk about Bruno. Exactly. And Wilf is in the car listening on the way to football. Hope you have a good one, my bro. Hope you have a good session. Make sure you go out there, slap some goals and again assists. Martin Odegaard-esque or Jonathan David-esque, as he will be in an Arsenal shirt next season. Wink. Let's have a look at that. MBAPPE. Danny Carvajal, surely that's a foul, but the referee says no. For me, that was a foul because Danny Carvajal obstructs Kylian Mbappe's run. He knows he's not going to be able to handle him for pace, match him for pace at all. But there's Vinicius Jr. now, who puts it, and he gets the free kick after Danilo leans into the back. I didn't actually think that was a free kick myself, but the referee's having a mare already. And look at Marquinhos right in the face of the referee. I'm surprised the referee's not going to give him a yellow card for that. But then none of them are happy. Let's have a look. A little nudge in the back. Probably not enough for a free kick. But Real Madrid get the rubber of green right there. Well, in terms of the referee, especially when you see Danny Carvajal raise the elbow into the face of Kylian Mbappe. Absolutely incorrect decision not to give the free kick earlier on. But that Marco Asensio effort was blocked by Nuno Mendes. And it was a good block in the end. And my second time here, and you're blurry. I demand a refund. Let me try and sort that out. Let me try and sort that out. I'll try and get that all sorted. If I unblur the background, I think that may help. If I decide to unblur it, let me have a look. So, if I go for a non-blur in the background, let me know. Is that better? Is that better, Peony Ween? As Cruz in swinger from the left position is headed away. And Valverde picks up the loose ball, plays it back to Cruz. He's playing it to Modric in a tight area, but they open up the space now. Arsenal fans complaining about refs even when they're not playing well. Look, listen, man. It's poor refereeing, Paxton, at the end of the day. I'm glad you brought up the Arsenal fans bit because we have had it shocking, haven't we, of late. And even in the last game, we should have had a penalty. But Peony Ween and guys in the chat, is the picture quality better now? Is it still blurry? Let me know. Because, yeah, it's weird when it is like that, when it goes blurry. But let me know. And who's picked up a booking already? Is it Lionel Messi? I don't actually know who's been booked, ladies and gents. But it looks like someone has been booked. But here's Benzema now on the left. Real Madrid having most of the possession in the PSG final third. In the PSG third here is Vinicius. Sits down Hakimi. Great play from Vinicius Jr. to Benzema, who's quickly closed down, and it's actually Lionel Messi who dispossesses and sets PSG on the counter-attack. Here's Kylian MBAPPE now. He's got Eder Militao 1v1. He's gone into the box. He goes left, gets the cross in. Oh, it was a shot in the end, but it's saved by Thibaut Courtois. Fantastic counter-attack. And the fact that Lionel Messi has sorted it, that's great. That was mad. A little bit, but the sound is great, and that's what really matters. Apologies for that. Apologies that it's blurry. I wonder, Penny Ween, is it blurry when you're watching other people's? When I'm looking at it on my screen, it looks okay. But apologies for that there. And Trav coming in. He's laughing at your comment there. Paredes with the yellow. Bit Paxton, the Statman Pax. That's what we used to call him now. That's what we need to call him. Because, hey, Edmund, be careful. I know he's not here. I know he's not watching, but he better be careful. Because somebody's coming to take his place right now. For sure. For sure. So, yeah, guys, in the chat, let me see what you guys have voted for in the first 8 minutes. Edging it with PSG, we have 54% going for Paris Saint-Germain, but 46% going for Real Madrid, the home side, and the team with a lot of pedigree and history in the Champions League. Obviously, the record winners, the winners of the competition, who have won it the most. There we go. Finally getting my words out. Just bobbling all over the place. And it's still 0-0 in Manchester. But there's Asensio wins the ball up high to Danny Carvajal. Tries to whip it to the back post, but it's well defended from the skipper, the captain, Marquinhos, with a great header there. And then what do we have now? We have a counter-attacking opportunity. There's Hakimi. Goes past Modric. Can he get past Nacho, who is playing at left back, by the way? But no, Modric gets his foot and gets his toe into it, and Cruz picks up the loose ball there. Let's have a look now. Is Real Madrid, they're just keeping possession, gaining that possession. I wonder what the possession stats are looking like. I'll let you know. Paxton's usually good at these Statman Packs, but it is 58% possession to Real Madrid at this moment in time, which doesn't surprise me, nearly 60%. PSG haven't had too many chances and haven't had the ball in Real Madrid's half, let alone third, many times, apart from the MBAPPE shot/cross, who is playing on the left up against Carvajal. And now PSG are having a bit of possession at the Bernabeu, settling into the game a little bit. We're about 5 seconds away from 10 minutes into the game, but there's Paredes giving it away, and it's not the first time, but Nuno Mendes, aggressive in the tackle, but he's clean with it and wins the ball. We all follow the Arsenal. Big up, we all follow the Arsenal. Maybe it's your phone, mate. It looks fine on my laptop. Big up. I'm glad that is the case. I'm glad it is okay. Oh, the ball in behind. Thank you for letting me know that, my fellow Gooner. But there it is right now. Donnarumma kicks it out for a throw-in. But yeah, MBAPPE has to do better here. I think he does go for a cross, but it's just a poor cross to try and find Neymar, because there doesn't seem to be enough power to really trouble Thibaut Courtois when he had that opportunity. But yeah, maybe he just didn't really kind of know what he was doing. We've seen that before. Theo Walcott-esque. But yeah, it was Paredes booked for unsportsman-like conduct. But here's Valverde driving into the box. Gets it to Benzema. Tries to find Vinicius, but it's well defended from Hakimi. But Vinicius picks up the loose ball. Very good play. You can tell Vinicius has taken his game to another level here. And the referee's not falling for the dive this time. But Vinicius Jr. is on fire at the moment. And he has taken his game to another level this season. You can see the confidence exuding from him when he just controls the ball, puts his foot on the ball like very much the Brazilian wingers do. But there's Messi there winning it back again, doing his defensive duties. Who would have thought this at Messi? But there's Neymar being dispossessed by Toni Kroos. Plays it to Carvajal, whose shot is well wide. But PSG need to get a grips on that, For real, PSG needs to get a grips on the middle of the ball, with the ball in the middle of the field, because they keep getting dispossessed. Real Madrid are more aggressive, winning the ball back, in all types of areas. In PSG's third, their defensive third, Mbappe has his shirt changed there. But PSG need to be looking after the ball much better. But here's Mbappe now. As PSG look to counter, he slows it down, gives it to Neymar, who's just resting a little bit, getting a bit of possession, calming it down, trying to get numbers up the field. Yeah, probably lots of devices running. Oh, that's probably it there. Oh, here's Mbappe now. Mbappe having an opportunity to shoot again. Has his shot straight at Thibaut Courtois, who closed the angle down well. But Verratti picks up the loose ball, tries to clip it to Mbappe. But Eder Militao reads it. So another, not a full chance, another half chance for PSG there. Probably having the best opportunities of the game so far on the counter-attack. And it's all coming through this left side with Mbappe. No shots in the City game. They're probably just cruise. Yeah, probably that. Big up Paxton for bringing us the updates on that one. Just keeping the ball. Who I think they've rested their team as well. If I have a look at the Man City side, yeah, they got Zinchenko playing. Egan Riley, who must be making his debut. Fernandinho, Gabriel Jesus with a start in there. So yeah, much change side. They are cruising. The team says it all. But yeah, still, when I say cruising, it's still a very good side, and that's going to be a big moment for Egan Riley there. Don't you dare start on Theo. Oh, sorry, man. I brought up the Theo thing. Who's better, Theo Walcott or Danny Welbeck? Because I actually would say, I think Carvajal hot as a foul on Verratti there. It was a 50-50 challenge. Both players went in sliding. But Verratti was caught on the knee. He should be all right. I imagine he would. Yeah, just a little bit late, Carvajal. Shouldn't be a booking. Shouldn't be more than that. But yeah, he just caught him a little bit late because both players went in for that. 3 shots to Madrid, 0 on target. How do I get a blue spanner? I will get you that. Here you go. This is how you get a blue spanner, Peeny Ween. Let's make that now. Add as a moderator. Now you have a blue spanner next to your name. There you go, Peeny Ween. You're a moderator now, so you can look at how looking after the chat. If there's any abuse that comes in, I haven't had any. Have I had any yet? No, not really. No, I can't remember if I have. I may have. I'm sure I have. But yeah, then you can look after the police. This is under the police. But there's Mendes with a crossing, and Modric has to clear it. And PSG, when they do go forward, they look more threatening than Real Madrid. They're with a lot more attacking impetus and intensity. And that's probably because Real Madrid are committing players forward a lot of the time, trying to grab that early goal. But PSG looking dangerous. But here they are now with Mbappe on the right, linking up with Neymar inside. Neymar plays it back to Marquinhos, who goes left centrally into Verratti. Paredes. Mbappe, nice turn from Kylian Mbappe. Walcott over Welbeck for me. You're the flip. Love that exactly. Nah, no way, Peeny. You have to now. You're a big. You're a TTF member. All the TTF members can get it. Can get it in there. If anyone wants a blue spanner next to their name, you know what? Just drop it in the chat. Just let me know, and you will become one because we have a very good community at the moment. And you guys deserve it, even if it's for your first time and stuff. Because just by showing support to the small channel that I am right now, trying to get the growth going, trying to get growing as quickly and not as quickly as possible. Just really just trying to get going because I really do enjoy this. Been 7-8 months now, but there's Neymar with a nice bit of trickery. Mbappe now, PSG really getting their foot on the ball. Have grown into the game as we're into the 16th minute. Don't Sophie's choice. Me, Theo, bro. Theo versus Welbeck. A couple of bots, but nothing major. Exactly. That's what we've had. Yeah, we do get a lot of the bots, but you guys are on Inspector Paxton, especially, he's on top of it. And then when Casey gets a bit, he goes a bit too on the edge, Paxton will sort him out also. Just keep him in check. But there's been a goal for Hartlepool. No way. Jeff Stelling will be happy. I wonder who scored. Don't Sophie's choice me, bro. Theo versus Welbeck. Seriously, I'm not choosing that one. Hey, I knew it was going to be a difficult one for you. Hey, you have to choose it. as Nuno Mendes is down, holding his left ankle. Hopefully he'll be all right. He looks in a bit of pain. Otherwise, it will most likely be Abu Diallo coming on. Let's have a look at it here. Ooh. It looks quite innocuous. Yeah, did he get a step on the ankle? To me, it looks quite innocuous. Which when it's those type of injuries where it's not so clear to see where it come from, unless I miss something, unless I miss a step on the ankle. Walcott every day for me. Really? Do you know what? I feel like with Danny Welbeck though, yeah, Walcott's had more goals and appearance. Was there a step up? Maybe there was, but it doesn't look it from that angle. But with Danny Welbeck, I really do feel like injuries have ruined his career because Walcott very much in behind, was very good at doing that. He scored some wonderful goals himself. Let's not forget the Chelsea game, the 5-3, with when Robin van Persie scored a hat-trick. He has, and against Newcastle and Spurs and those things. But I really did think Danny Welbeck was a top player and he could play up front. He could do the striking role better than Walcott and he could also play on the left. I really did like Danny Welbeck. Walcott also had his fair share of injuries. And that was a shame for him because I do think injuries affected both players' careers, but more to do with Danny Welbeck's because Danny Welbeck, he could have had the most crucial moment. He had the big moment where we thought that he was going to win the league, that header against Leicester. But yeah, you can't doubt Theo Walcott's goal record, even though he was very frustrating in his playing days at Arsenal, given how much he was offside. But I did love watching them play. But there's Messi now into Verratti, into Neymar. Neymar's in the box now, up against Carvajal, gets onto his right, has his shot blocked. Was never really convinced with Neymar. Didn't look the most convincing that he was going to score. But Paredes has his long shot over the bar. Exactly. Blue spanner. There we go. Is it blue? We all follow the Arsenal. We all follow the. I can't. Whenever I read that name now, I can't actually go and say. I can't say it in my head normally. I just have to keep singing it. We all follow it. But here's Asensio. First touch lets him down. But what's the Kim Pembe doing there? Oh, but the referee didn't give a free kick. That, to me, looked more of a free kick than the one that happened with the Vinicius Jr. earlier on. But Modric closing down Paredes, who does well and works it out now to Hakimi, to Messi, who's been pressured by Alaba, and Alaba wins the ball after a poor ball from Hakimi. Yeah, you got a gun to your head now. Gun to my head. Theo only because he was with us longer. Don't do me again like that, bro. Oh, man. Do you know what? I've got another one for the Gooners in the chat now. I got another one. I'll try and think of one for United for players that didn't reach their potential, but they were crazy good for you, Paxton. And anyone else got any suggestions? But I'm going to say Thomas Rosicky or Abu Diaby. Thomas Rosicky or Abu Diaby in the chat. And then for Paxton, I'm going to think of one now. Okay. I've got one player in my head, but I'm trying to come up with someone to come up against him. Okay. Paxton. I know it was a small sample size for the both of them. And don't look at both of their careers now. Just basically what you saw at Manchester United. Adnan Januzaj or Memphis Depay. There we go. But yeah, I agree with that one, Peeny. But Neymar with a shot with his left foot effort and it's saved by Thibaut Courtois. Makes it look relatively comfortable, but it got me excited. It got me thinking it was going to go in. But yeah, Thibaut Courtois, watching it back in slow motion, dealt with it comfortably. But yeah, Paxton, I've got one for you. Adnan Januzaj or Memphis Depay for what you saw at Manchester United only. That's what only at Man United, because I know Memphis Depay's had the better career. He's at Barcelona now, and he's done better internationally and those things in his club career. But I just want to know your thoughts. Paxton Beardsley. Rosicky only because he was good on career mode. Tereak Memphis Depay, says Casey. So Casey says Depay over. And Trav goes with Rosicky. And I feel like saying Januzaj. You got to remember, though, when Januzaj first broke through, that season under David Moyes, ridiculous. That Sunderland game, he was coming in and he was like ready to hit it. But that, once again, just shows the problems at Man United and emphasises the point that young players do not develop at United. I know you hear it a lot of the time now. Marcus Rashford, who's stagnated. Mason was stagnating before what happened for obvious reasons. And yeah, I can't really think of anyone who's been young, come through the side and progressed. So yeah, and it's even since Adnan Januzaj days. So it's a shame, really, what happened in his career. And he didn't fulfill that potential. I can't even say words. Potential, because he was a hot prospect, Adnan Januzaj, very much so. But PSG, I think the possession stat is probably equaled out a lot more now. I'm gonna have a quick look at it. Quick look at the possession stats. Refresh that. Yeah, it's 56% possession to PSG now. In the 23rd minute. But here's MBAPPE now. Gets fortunate with the flick round the corner. Gets back to him. He's controlling it on his head against Toni Kroos. But inside now to Neymar. Neymar to Messi. Messi with his right foot tries to find Neymar, but he's found Hakimi. It's back to Messi in a tight area now with Verratti. To Neymar. Back to Verratti. Nice two-touch football here from PSG as they're working the spaces. And Real Madrid have, 10 players back? No, it's not 10. 9 players, because I can't see Vinicius in shot. PSG are working it slowly through the midfield, trying to work the spaces. But now it's gone all the way back to Donnarumma there. And yet, Januzaj was very good. He was class. And Rosicky, easy for me. Wow. Yeah, Rosicky, he was wonderful. When he did play, yeah, but Diaby was class. But this is what it's all about, opinions. I feel like if Diaby was fit, Benzema, with a curling effort outside the box, that looked like a cracking effort on goal. As Modric was, he's asking for a foul, but that Benzema effort, what a save that was from Donnarumma in the end. It took a nick off of his fingertips. But here's Carvajal now. Gets the cross in. It's not cleared well by Kimpembe, but it's another corner for Real. Oh, offside's given. But yeah, I feel like, what I was going to say, I feel like Diaby, Daniel Carvajal's a mile offside. Wow. But I feel like Diaby, given the position that we needed, I feel like he was more important. But what a save that is from Donnarumma. Because that's going in. It is going in, that curling effort. First time from Benzema. And Donnarumma is alert. And he uses all of that long frame that he has to tip it round the post. Excellent save. And an excellent shot, but an even better save. But wow. And Paxton says, Januzaj for me. He was definitely on his way up. PSG looking to break it again. If he was at any other club, like an Arsenal nowadays, I think he would have been a top star. Yeah, could you imagine? Adnan Januzaj, if he came through Arsenal, even at that period, I think he would have developed a lot more. I mean, let's be honest. If he'd have developed and became a top player, round about that period, he would have ended up leaving. But now, if he was there now, I think the future would be a lot brighter. How old is Januzaj, actually? He's probably not that old. Is he like 26? 25, 26? That's how young he was when he broke through. Oh, but here's PSG now. I mean, not PSG, Real Madrid. Vinicius Junior dispossessed. Great tackle by Marco Verratti, who's on it again. And a ball from Messi to find Neymar, just cut out from an even better interception from Dani Carvajal, because that was a dangerous position. A 2v1 up against Real Madrid's back line. But here's Benzema now driving Real Madrid forward. Gets it outright to Carvajal, who's on the attacking end of the pitch now. Plays it inside to Kroos. He's got options, but he decides to spread it to Valverde into Benzema. Tiki-taking around the box. Tiki-taka. But Vinicius tries to play a 1-2 and get around here. Oh, what is that flick from Marquinhos? What are you doing there, flicking the ball like that in your box? But they get away with it. And Mbappe, as the ball goes out, as they kick the ball out, and who is it down? David Alaba. I'm sure they'll be all right. This has happened on a few occasions now, where players are going down and they're kicking the ball out, stopping play, and the injuries aren't, let's be honest, they're nowhere near as bad. Did he get caught in the box? Is that what he's asking for? But look at this. What's Marquinhos doing there? Flicking. Oh, he got caught by the following leg. Oh, and that's probably because of the ankle. The ankle took a bit of a knock. There's a bit of tension, between these two sides. Vinicius Junior and Hakimi having a little go at each other, but that pass, that was nearly inch perfect from Lionel Messi, but it was well intercepted by Carvajal, as they're showing it on the angles over and over again. Last ditch interception, but PSG looking to counter, but Messi can't get it down for Mbappe. 4 shots from 4 shots, but 2 on target from PSG. Big up Paxson once again with the statistics, as it's 60-40 to PSG now in terms of possession. Diaby, just because he would have been the successor to Vieira. That's the point I was trying to get out. Big up Wilf, man. You got it out before me and I started it. So yeah, that's what I was going to say. The position that he was playing and how he was as a player, he would have been that successor to Vieira, which we've been begging for ever since, and we still haven't replaced. Thomas Partey's been the closest to that now. Always that ball's intercepted and a foul on Messi. Play it quickly. Oh, the referees allowed it. That ball was certainly moving, but big up Jay in the place. Yes, my bro. Big up this app. Didn't even get a notification. I'm sorry. You know what? I need to splash it all over the socials. But hope you're keeping well, Jay. Thanks for coming in. And yeah, man, you're more than welcome. Let me know any this or that. We're doing football ones. It doesn't have to be football related. Anything at all. I know you're great with them. You was doing the Palace. As Mbappe plays it to Hakimi, but it's overhit slightly. And he's not able to get control, but there's a foul on Vinicius Junior. Look at that, man. Vinicius Junior rolling around, asking for, and then gets up as soon as a free kick's given. But yeah, we love doing the this or that on the watch along. I'm bringing them back. Bring it back. Look at that. I don't like that from Vinicius. Just asking for a card, man. Just get up and start rolling. 27. Wow. I feel like I'm getting old, man. I was in school when he broke through. Remember all the United fans that were gassing over him? They were saying, oh, yeah, we've got Januzaj, this and that. 88% of the statistics are made up. What we got here. What's that? The problem, you know what? I don't know, man. I'm a stats man, Peony. I think stats do show you a lot. But I only like stats, yeah, with context. Stats alone are nothing. They won't tell you anything. But stats with context is good. So if I'm using like stats to back up my point, that, like for example, XG and those things, like Real Madrid had really good chances, but they didn't score or something like that. I'm not saying that's been the case in this game, because really, if who deserves to edge it, if I was going to say, it'd be PSG, given the quality of their chances. But there's Neymar now. Neymar's in the box. Messi works it to win now. Lionel Messi! Oh, dinks it. I thought it was going into the far corner, but it's cleared away. That's good link-up play from Neymar and Lionel Messi. That Barcelona connection. Messi gets it to Neymar. Neymar back to Messi. The angle's tight. He tries to flick it over Courtois. He does get it over Courtois, but not on goal, and as it was cleared away. But here come PSG again. And Nacho Fernandez is rolling, smacking the ground. And Hakimi's just there with his hand on his hip. Yeah, no need for any of that. Nacho. But yeah, they're just showing us again. Neymar's reverse pass into Messi. And yeah, the angle is tight, but he gets it clear in the end. It's too close to the byline. But Januzaj, 299 games, 38 goals, 45 assists, and he's played 7 positions. Left wing, left mid, right mid, second striker, and centre forward and attacking mid. Most prominent on the right wing. That's when he was killing it for United, though. You are right. it makes sense because that's when he was doing well, and he was looking a real star to come in the future. Didn't work out though. And when you look at the stats, 300 games, nearly 300 games, and just working out that. Whoa. And what's that? 80 something assists? 80. They take 83 goals contribution. Not really enough, is it? For Januzaj, 300 games. Not enough for a player of his quality. I was just doing quick. It wasn't very quick, but I was doing maths in my head then, working it out. Am I right? Was it 83 goals? Question for Tereak and the fam. Maybe halftime debate. If you could take one player, each PSG, Real Madrid, for Arsenal, who would you go with? And do you know what, Moss? I'm going to open up the question and say it for your club. So for the likes of Paxton and Casey, who support Man United. Anyone else who's watching that supports a different club, Jay, if you're still here, one player that you would take from Real Madrid or Paris Saint-Germain and Paris Saint-Germain. That's a great one. I think we can do that now during the game, actually, Moss. Let's work out. Who would I say? Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Oh, I get it now. I get it now, Peony Mean. I'm a bit slow, but MBAPPE has given them the lead. Kylian MBAPPE. Oh, offside. Wait there, VAR. Hold on. What a finish it was, though. In the near post. In off the post. Just kisses the inside. But VAR will look at it. Is Nuno Mendes offside? He looks offside to me. But it was well worked, Nuno Mendes. And yeah, offside given. No goal. No goal for this here. But I get it now. 88%, of statistics. Why is it taking me so long? But we can do it now. We can do it. I knew you was going to say Valverde, Paxton. I knew it. I could have guessed that. But no, not Cruz now. Yeah, Cruz would be good now. But Valverde would, that's what it's kind of what you need. I'll take Casemiro. Not for the ones that are playing. Benzema has his header saved by Donnarumma. But usually when we see a goal that's been disallowed on the opposition team, goal the other end and create an opportunity of themselves. And Benzema with a decent header, but it's an easy save, really. Comfortable for Donnarumma. Offside, I know. Valverde and MBAPPE says we all follow the Arsenal. I think I would go with that one. You can't really go past MBAPPE, and MBAPPE fits the age profile of the Arsenal squad. I would actually. Would I agree with you? Yeah. Oh, do you know what? Just to be different, I think I'd of course definitely agree with you with MBAPPE, but I'm going to go with Verratti. Could you imagine Verratti and Partey in the middle? Could you imagine Verratti and Partey in the middle? Nah, I think that would be class, and they actually would suit each other in the Premier League. I do think that. And for Real Madrid, I know Benzema's not of the age profile, but he's definitely got the player profile in terms of how he is and his game, his link-up play. It would be perfect for this Arsenal side, and he makes his teammates better around him, but it would be short term. So I don't want Vinicius Jr., even though Vinicius, because ESR, Martinelli, who would I say, man? Even though Vinicius Jr. right now is at a higher level than those because he's doing it in the Champions League, but that's just right now. We'll have to wait and see when Arteta gets his boys back in the Champions League, however soon that may be. Do you know what? It's hard thinking of Real Madrid in this current side out of this first 11. I'd take Casemiro as well. Could you imagine? Yeah, that midfield. The way our midfield would be looking now, very light. It would be ridiculously different if we had Casemiro and Verratti. With Partey. Partey wouldn't even be the third best player in that midfield, which would be ridiculous. I'm just trying to get you to drop. I know you are. It do you know what? I rate it. It was a good one. As Benzema has another header, gone just wide. But Real Madrid, they had that little wake up call, and they've got themselves back into the game. It's a great crossing from Toni Kroos. Excellent ball, but the header's nowhere near goal. But from the angle, it looked like it was much closer. He heads it back across, but he can't get the direction. I think Donnarumma would have had it covered anyway. But good opportunity there. Three shots for Man City, one on target. So that game really is, petering out. I'm glad I'm not watching that. Just imagine Mbappe. Oh, yeah. Mbappe at Arsenal, man. Yeah. We'd work with that fluid front three. Oh, it'd be ridiculous. Oh, Vinicius goes down again. But he's not diving this time. He just goes down trying to make the challenge. Real Madrid with a high press. Nick the ball, but it goes out for a throw-in for PSG. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Is there anyone else? I'm gonna have a look at the bench of both sides. Oh, but yeah, I would say Mbappe, but just to go for something different, I'd go Verratti and Casemiro. But I know Casemiro's not playing. Daddy Ceballos, absolutely not. Camavinga would be good. I don't think he'd immediately improve Arsenal in the likes that Verratti and Mbappe and Casemiro would. But I think he'd be top. He'd be top for us. And I mean, if Real Madrid weren't in the question, he'd have been attainable for us. But yeah, he's at Real Madrid now. Anyone else from Real Madrid? That's probably it, you know. Camavinga. I'll take Valverde as well. Valverde's quality. Yeah. Not as many that I take from Real Madrid as I would for PSG, though, which says it all, really. Really entertaining first half for Hartlepool versus Rotherham. It's the shame the Papa John Trophy doesn't get more love from the media. But here we go. Wait there now. We've got Mbappe in behind. 1v1. Mbappe finally scores at the Bernabeu. And that one will be allowed. And Mbappe with the goal in the 39th minute. Wow. Mbappe has scored in both legs. And the Paris Saint-Germain fans are going mental. They're going crazy because there has been a goal. Mbappe in the 39th minute. Let me break it down for you. Neymar with a first-time pass. Puts Mbappe in the clear. Plays it to space. Mbappe goes near post again. And you should say that Courtois should do better. But the power of the shot is at the keeper's near post. It's not quite in the corner. You expect him to do better as Alaba stands off. But the power beats Thibaut Courtois. And Kylian Mbappe scores against the side he's been heavily linked with. And everybody knows it's the worst kept secret in football where he will be arriving next season. And there it is. Kylian Mbappe again. Yet again, it's 2-0 now in the tie. 2-0 to PSG and 1-0 tonight. I need to put that in the comments, actually. I should put that in there, but you know what? I'll do it on the title of the video. But here come Real Madrid quickly, but no, and it goes for a corner. They're looking to take it quickly. They're looking to respond as quickly as possible. Real Madrid, after that setback, and they've given themselves an even bigger mountain to climb against this tough PSG side. Even if they do score, they're going to have to score another one. Nacho dashing Nuno Mendes there. The aggression is really showing. I told you there was tension in this one. The tension was rising in this one. It most certainly was. For sure. And I'm not talking about Luke, but if you terrible joke again. But Nacho, yeah, they're gonna have to be strong on set pieces here because Nacho is good on a set piece. Asensio with the in-swinger from the right corner, but punched back to Asensio by Donnarumma, but he's let it run out for a throw-in. That's like people say Haaland will come to us. It's just fantasy. Yeah, it is just fantasy. And because he's Real Madrid bound. And Mbappe or Cruz says Moss as Modric has his shot saved by Donnarumma, who just rests on the ball and is comfortable. And Mbappe only scored to impress Arteta. Beanie Ween, this controller staying here, all right? Ain't knocking it over again with your jokes. Yeah, everyone's tweeting now about Kylian Mbappe. Massive goal, that is. Tough goal. Yeah, Verratti is good, isn't he? But here's Mbappe to Messi. Can Messi score at the Bernabeu? Messi, shot blocked. Tries to get past Carvalho, but it's double teamed. And Cruz gets it away. But Mbappe really is showing his levels. And Modric skips past Messi. That's a nice bit of skill. But Mbappe killing his future. Harry and Tereak loud at the same time. Was we really? No way. Big up H, man. I'm even gonna jump in his stream and just say well go on and that. But big up to Tereak. Big up Hanif and the peeps in the comments. Tereak had a trim to impress the YouTube gal them. Oh, hey, you know what? Is it working? Is it impressing you, Hanif? That's the big question. That's the answer I want to know. That's the answer I want to know. Big up yourself, Hanif, my bro. Hope you're keeping well, man. Hope you're having a good week so far. As there's a foul there on Hakimi rolling around, and it will be a yellow card for Nacho. The players are asking the question. Vinicius Jr. is going out. Yeah, they're all losing it now. They're losing their temperament, the Real Madrid players. The frustration is clear to see, clear as daylight. But big up everyone who's just jumped in. Make sure you smash that like button. If you're watching on Twitch, I recommend you subscribe onto YouTube. But yeah, if you're watching on Twitch, get in the comments. We'll read them out. Same way. Love to you all. Vinicius Jr. gets himself a yellow card himself now for too much complaints. But yeah, he deserves it, man. He's been going at the ref for ages now. Just keeps on complaining and complaining. Just hush your noise. Focus on the game. You're losing your head. You're losing your head, lads. But here's Mbappe to Messi. Messi now to Paredes. And now Verratti crosses it in, and it's headed away by Militao, but it makes its way to Nuno Mendes, who crossed it to Messi, who's on the edge and decides to play it back to Paredes. Just keep possession instead of risking it and giving it away and looking susceptible on the counter-attack. Messi showing all of his experience there and starting again, linking up with Mbappe, but he loses control there. But Nuno Mendes wins it back, and now Mbappe regains the possession again and just slows it down and calms it all. But look how they stand off Mbappe because of his pace and how scary that is. Could you imagine a player like Adama Traore, but actually has the talent? And there's a clip ball from Marquinhos into Mbappe. Tries to lay it across for Messi. Lionel Messi tries to go for the nutmeg on Militao, but Militao doesn't allow it and wins the ball while defended in the end. And Modric tries to spring a counter-attack, but it doesn't work. As it's played back to Donnarumma. What a game we're having here, people. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. I really am enjoying this one. And that goal from Paris Saint-Germain has opened the game up even more. Will we see any substitutions at halftime? Will we see Hanif's boy as a Chelsea fan, Eden Hazard, who he wants to come back to Chelsea? I think just on that, I think it's past this time now. You know, they say don't go back. Real Madrid once again need to improve, and the referee's not buying the foul on Verratti. He's holding his back. He'll get himself back up, though, if he needs to. And he does. Trust me, he doesn't disappoint. But yeah, this is interesting now. I really am enjoying this, but here's Vinicius now. Vinicius in the box. No, he's not. He gives it away. And then the counter-attacking opportunity is there. Mbappe's pace is ridiculous. And look at that. He runs all the way into the Real Madrid, into the bench. They're just showing the goal again. Neymar with a first-time pass over the head of Militao into the space for Mbappe to run into, who's left 1v1. And it's poor, really, from Real Madrid to be leaving that amount of space and leaving David Alaba 1v1. But what I've got to say, he's got to do better, Thibaut Courtois. He most certainly does have to do better in this one in managing that, for sure. But let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Paxton coming in saying Real Madrid president will be pushing for the new version of the Super League after going out and only getting limited money for the Champions League. But here we go now. And can they put the nail in the coffin before half-time? Neymar can't get past Militao, who's been a one-man defence at that moment. But Mbappe's head out into the hands of Courtois. There's more goals in this for PSG, and the halftime whistle will come soon. Well, right before that happens, Real Madrid are going to try and spring a counter-attack, and the referee blows the halftime whistle. It is halftime, and Paxton, the way it's looking, they might push for it even more. You are correct indeed, my friend. And yeah, it looks like there might be, Paxton. That obviously the news broke out on social media last week that they've got the new format for it planned and sorted. They're just going to get it released soon. But Vinicius needs to be careful. Stop complaining. You'll get yourself sent off. Vinicius Junior, and they need you, trust me, for the second half, most definitely, as the mountain to climb just gets bigger and bigger. But it looks like PSG are going to go through now, ladies and gents. It looks like that's going to happen. Let me know your thoughts at halftime. What are you up to? What you had for dinner, ladies and gents? That'll be great. It'll be nice to know. Not even had dinner today. Mum made a nice sandwich for me, egg and that. So yeah, I had that. I'm probably wrong, but my gut tells me it's PSG's year this year. I don't know, Peanyween. I don't know, man. I disagree with it personally because I do think that the Champions League will be coming back to England. I think Chelsea will have a better chance than PSG this season because they look a more balanced side, and I trust Chelsea. And that's saying something. I don't even think Chelsea are that great. So I think the real favourites are Man City and Liverpool for this season. And I predict whoever finishes second in the league will win the Champions League. Similar to how Liverpool, when it happened when Liverpool won the Champions League, when they finished second in the Premier League. I think that's what's going to happen. But yeah, could do. If it is PSG's year, you're right, I'm wrong. And you know what? Who wants to listen to me after yesterday? I said RB Salzburg had a chance of winning. They got slapped 7-1, so I could be wrong. Eden Hazard couldn't lace up Pulisic's boots. The LeBron James of soccer, Captain America himself. Yeah, with his gritty, with his not so great gritty, with his horrible gritty. But yeah, I am enjoying this game, ladies and gents. Hope you guys are too. Let me know your thoughts. As I said, what have you had for dinner? This or that. We've done Rosicki versus Diaby. We've done Januzaj versus Depay. What else could we do? We could do food ones. We could do drink ones. We could do brand ones, whatever. I'm up for it, ladies and gents, whatever you want. And it's my daughter's 12th birthday, so I had chocolate cake for my dinner. Happy birthday to Lil Peeny Ween. But yeah, give your daughter my love. Hope she's had a happy birthday. Give her a happy birthday from myself and all the TTF as well. But yeah, what chocolate cake? And do you know what? This is a big one. I'm not a big fan of chocolate cake. I think it's overrated. Chocolate cake is. I know it's not your decision. It's her birthday, so it's her choice. But yeah, I think chocolate cake is dry. I much prefer a brownie over a chocolate cake because you got that moisture with a brownie, obviously with the egg to flour ratio being different. I feel like chocolate cakes are dry and you need to have something with it. Like I like cream with my chocolate cake. And there can be too sweet as well. My personal favorite, I love a fruit cake myself, I like a rum cake, Jamaican rum cake. I do like my fruit cakes and rum cakes and that, and rum cake with fruits in, like with the raisins. And I know it's very controversial because people don't like raisins. You can never go wrong with a Victoria sponge, just straight buttercream and jam. What else? I don't actually have cakes for my birthday. I always get a box of Krispy Kreme donuts instead because I love donuts. Donuts over cake every day for me. And you're probably right. I thought I was probably right yesterday. And look how that worked out. Perez watching his boy MBAPPE knock them out. Do you know what he's doing? He's looking at MBAPPE vibes. He's saying, how much more are you going to add to that contract? Money, dollar. You know what I'm saying? But big up vibes, man. What are you saying? Would hate to see PSG win the Champions League. Big up know-how in the place. Hope you're keeping well. Hope you're having a good week so far, know-how. But yeah, I feel like it's Man City or PSG. It wouldn't be great to see either of them because, sides that have just come like straight from money. Like, it is. And yeah, I think it would be one of them. Where are PSG ranked in the favourites? Do I rank PSG over Bayern Munich? No. I think Bayern Munich are bigger favourites than them. Little peeny weeny. Got me. Oh, I've just thought what a little peeny weeny would be. T, I'm with you on that cake shout. Exactly. The vibes, just that link up, that connection. As a GIF goes, the GIF. I call it GIF. What do you guys call it? That the handshake and that. Love it. What you saying, T, with banana cake? Oh, I love a banana cake. Trav. I love a banana cake. My mum makes good banana cakes, and you know what? Because my stepdad courts, he likes it. There's always a banana cake downstairs or banana bread, but banana cake, I love it. Yeah, but when you have that little bit of treacle in that on there, it's like, oh, we don't have that one all the time because it's it's too unhealthy. But yeah, banana cake, I like that. It's not better than a fruit cake though, or a Jamaican rum one. It's not. I agree. This cake wasn't great. What was it though? Was it dry? Was it too sweet? What's the reason? I need to know every little bit of detail. Penalties, and Harry made me a mod. Did he really? Oh, no way. You got mod status now. Yes, you are. I can see it. No way. Big up Moss the mod. You're a mod all over the place. Yeah, you have to deal with it. And Tim Hortons, Timmy's, Timbits. Maybe unpopular opinion, but if somebody gives me birthday cake with icing covering, vibes. That's exactly what I do. Buttercream frosting. That's the only way to go. Do you know what? Yeah, I know what type of icing. Oh, hang on. When you say icing, do you take off the buttercream icing, or is it the one? Do you know the just the sugar thing? Where I don't. What's it called? Oh, there is an actual terminology for it. But yeah, that icing that you can just peel off, and yeah, that's different. I can't have that. I got absolutely slaughtered when I said PSG will go through. Who did you get slaughtered by? Not by me. No, not me. Who would have thought? Not me. But yeah, who said it? Who slaughtered you? Was it me? I can't remember the things I said. And pens. Not saying want PSG to win, just think that they will. Yeah. I know what you mean. I don't want Man City or Liverpool to win it. I definitely don't want Man City because they would have won the Champions League before us. But I think one of those will win it. Street saying Rich went to a meeting for biscuits and water flex. Hey, Rich, I can't get my words out. Has anyone had the biscuits and water? That's ridiculous. That is. Oh man. A conquo in goal. It was from Aldi. Nuss said. Yeah, but Aldi's not too bad. You can get some decent things from there. I've had a cake. Not a birthday one, but I've had a cake from Aldi before. They're quite good. You get some good stuff from Aldi. Don't knock it. Aziz, #pen, nice penalty. Buttercream stays. It's the one you can peel off that goals. You see vibes. Is this me in disguise? You see how they're writing there. Vibes. Is that me in disguise? But I agree with that 100%. But yeah, I'm a donut man over cake, personally. I'd rather have donuts than cake. What else? I wouldn't have anything sweet over a donut. Krispy Kremes. Love it. And do you know what my favourite Krispy Kreme is? Just the original glazed. Just the basic, simple, original glazed Krispy Kreme. And I'm happy. The other ones, they're very nice, but they can get a little too much. And even the Krispy Kreme, the original glazed one, gets too sweet after a while. I have about 2, and I feel sick afterwards. But yeah, the other ones with the Lotus Biscoff and the ones that are heavy, they're so nice when you have a first bite, but then when you finish it, you feel sick. I'm only good enough to be a mod. Yeah, nah, you'll be getting more maple donut. Yeah, love a maple donut. Most of the TTF and the GC. Hey, not from me though. You probably did get it from the TTF. They give it me all the time. Don't worry. And Canadian Flores, nice pen, but he's representing Mexico, isn't he? Moss. Sorry, man. He left you guys. Big man, it was a Zoom meeting. Oh, wow. Another one we can agree on. Yes, the GOAT. We're all here for that food talk. But guys, if you've come here to talk about football, we can bring it back on track for this one. PSG leading the game by 1-0. But yeah, just let me know your thoughts. We always can bring it back to football. But yeah, food talk for now. Original glaze is just the best. It's plain and simple. It's the best. But speaking of plain and simple, I wouldn't say the same for Walker's crisps or crisp flavor. What's your favorite Walker's crisp flavor or Lay's if you're watching in the West? What's your favorite Walker's / Lay's crisp flavor? And does it have any other names? I know Lynx has Axe in America and in the West Side, and it probably would in Canada also. But yeah, my favorite's prawn cocktail. Can only go with a prawn cocktail. That's my favorite. I would eat basically I'd eat all the flavors, but unless we're talking the meaty ones, I'm not a roast chicken fan, or a smoky bacon. Don't like the bacon ones, but I do like the beef, and when they used to have the barbecue ones, but I know they do have it in the West still. They don't do it anymore. But yeah, out of the original, like the normal ones you get, it'd be prawn cocktail, salt and vinegar, cheese and onion. Then I would leave ready sorted at the bottom. I'd leave that at the bottom. Red velvet cake, though. I like the buttercream frosting, but once again, I find those a little bit too sweet as well. It depends where you get it from and who makes it. I do like a red velvet cake. I would have a red velvet cake all day over a chocolate cake. But yeah, I still think there's better cakes than that. Amari Hutchinson, bad pen, we lose. Burrow, move on. G Staff will be here in a bit. She'll be here in a bit, giving it the big one. And there's Peony Ween. Prawn cocktail, 100% in agreement. People don't like prawn cocktail. Don't know how people don't like prawn cocktail flavored crisps. It's the best. Look at that. Rich again. Sensations. Okay, now you're just moving it into like elite tiers. I'm not moved on to that yet, but we can move on to that one before. Let me see this one, prawn cocktail. Easy. We've got a great chat right here. And it's 1-1 in the Hartlepool versus Rotherham game. Equaliser for Rotherham right there. That's the Battle of the North, that is. Big up Hartlepool and Rotherham. Rotherham back into the game. And you don't have prawn cocktail. But Moss, did you have prawn cocktail when you was living over here in the UK? Because prawn cocktail's nice. But it's not better than the rib one, that barbecue flavor that you call it over there. The barbecue Lays. But the prawn cocktail one is delicious. That's the best. But yeah, we'll move on to sensations and the Thai sweet chili in a sec, because the only ones that I can really put up against that is sensations, Doritos, or Pringles. Out of those three, you have to pick one, and you only can pick one. But sensations is only one flavor, isn't it? It is, isn't it? So it's a bit difficult. So maybe Doritos versus Pringles. Doritos versus Pringles. That's the question. Is it just me who gets annoyed when people put cream on fruit? I see it in the movies. I never see it happen in real life. Strawberries and cream, actually, that's true. It don't work. It doesn't work. Cream. Fruit. Most fruits aren't sweet enough. You know, when you have bananas, I guess it could work. But cream is usually to take the edge off of the sweetness. That's what I use it for. But for fruit, nah, man, no cream. I'm getting annoyed. You can see visibly. Papa John game. Oh, was that the Papa John game? Yes. Salt and Lineker. Remember long ago, Walkers in UK made cheese and Owen. Oh, did they? And had a Salt and Lineker one. Oh, fair enough. Pringles, once you pop up, you really can't stop. You can't, once you pop them, you really can't stop. It's true. Favorite flavor of Pringles? Texas barbecue for me. I like the Texas barbecue. You can tell I like my sweet stuff. I've got the sweetish crisps. Sweet. But I do like sour cream and onion. The original Pringles, they're nice as well. I've had Mr. 200 himself is the reason why I tried. Pia Monguna, you guys may know him as. He's the reason why I had the extra hot one. Do you know that chili, that really cheesy, like cheese chili cheese flavor one? Yeah, that was the one that I had. It was nice. It was spicy. Like most spicy than most crisp flavors you have, unless you do the one chip challenge, which Rich from Eagle Eye Football will be doing soon. So make sure you go subscribe and get him to 1,000 subscribers so that we can go and see that one happen there. But yeah, we're okay. Yeah, they were okay. They're okay. I think you're underrating it a bit, man. That's an underrate. Moss is underrating them too much. Some idiots thrown a flare into the goal net. Wow. The atmosphere must be mad. Pringles for me, but Doritos are close behind. You can't go wrong with the Doritos. But yeah, I think as we all follow the Arsenal said, you can stop eating them. You can stop eating Doritos. Like you can take a pause, but you can't with Pringles. Next thing you know, the tub is gone. You're halfway down. You're like, right, I've still got a lot left. I'll be all right. Let me have a few more. And then next thing you know, that few more is turned into an empty tub. It's a joke. I see Chinese stores have shrimp cocktail chips. It's just prawn cocktail, actually. That will most likely be a prawn cocktail flavor. Pringles, cheese, and chili has to end it. Yeah. What do you mean? Like, that is, the elite tier. And Man City have just scored, by the way. Yeah, you know what? Paxton has literally, that's my list. Texas barbecue, sour cream and onion, and chili cheese. That's my list. I'd put Texas barbecue and sour cream vibes. I'm sorry. There's our disagreement. There we go. Pringles rock, yeah. Doritos, damn good. Peaches and cream. Peaches and cream. Not for me either, man. Not for me. And wait there, Trav with a travesty right there, yeah. Saying, I can't lie, Pringles are dead. Right, Trav. Now you've said that, you cannot leave it on that note. You have to tell me what's your favorite crisps, what's your favorite brand, what's your favorite flavor. You can't leave it on that note. You can't just say Pringles are dead and just leave it. I'm seeing Lay's on the side now. And do you know what? Do you think that's worked? Because I've only just noticed now that I'm seeing Lay's being advertised on the boards on this Real Madrid game. The second half has kicked off, by the way. But I think that's probably how advertisement works. Subconsciously, I may have seen it without even looking, the colours, the brand. And now I've just started talking about it. So, yeah. Streets are saying prawn cocktail Wotsits are on the way back. I did hear that, actually. The prawn cocktail Wotsits. I've never tried them, though. You know what, vibes? I've never tried them. Were they good? Were they actually good? I've tried the prawn cocktail Quavers. Yeah, they're a bit... I'm not a big Quavers fan. Quavers are dead in flavour. They're not strong enough for me, Quavers. So that's a poor crisps. Poor crisps made by Lay's / Walkers. The Man City goal was ruled out for offside, by the way. Lay's over here are like, yeah, they are exactly the same. It's just different names, but they have different flavors when it's with Lay's as well. As you guys don't have the prawn cocktail, do you? Oh, vibes! They were the one. Anyone remember Cadbury Snaps? They were elite. Oh, they were like chocolate. They were chocolate, basically, version of Pringles. They were so good. And it had that little bit of crunch, and you could get like the mint flavor and the different ones. Vibes, man. You got me reminiscing. I used to, obviously, when I was a kid, yeah, if they were in the house, I'd have one, never again, because they were too expensive for me to be yamming off like and not really enjoying them. So yeah, they were the one. And it's 2-1 Hartlepool. Big up the pool. Jeff Stelling once again. Right. No! What is this? No, Trav, people don't rate me when I say Quavers are close to number one. The irony, no, absolutely not. You just don't like flavor. How you cannot claim to be Jamaican, yeah? And you're saying the most flavorless crisps. I'm sorry, but no way. I can't believe that. I was just talking about Quavers, saying they're not great, and then he goes and then Trav puts them in and says they're close to being number one. You got me sinking in my chair. Bring Woolworths back. The pick and mix section at Woolworths. Just to think, man, you could go to when Blockbusters was there, they used to have the same thing. But Woolworths had everything, and then people used to go in for the pick and mix, and then just get all the sweet. Like you could get like quality street chocolates, couldn't you? Back in the day, Quavers are decent, but if they were in a line, they'd be the one. Yeah, Paxton, me and you, we got the same taste. We got the same taste buds. But here's Vinicius into Asensio, but he can't control the ball. And Asensio's last touch, his final touch, his first touch, in fact, has been the reason why a lot of chances are broken down. And Trav said Asensio would score a banger, but that touch there is shockingly bad. He needs to carry that into his stride And if he does get that in front of him, he gets a shot off on goal there easily. But the foul was given in the end, and Donnarumma will take it. But they're going to play it short. Cadbury strollers are enjoyed, but show him. I've never seen Cadbury. I'm gonna have to search this up on Google now. I'm gonna have to search it up because I have no idea what they are. But here we go. Before I do that, Cruz as Real Madrid win it up high after the press as advantage was played. Carvajal now taking on Nuno Mendes. Carvajal tries to get a cross in, but it's not. It's gone for a goal kick. Let me have a look at this. Cadbury's strollers. What is it? Assorted caramel biscuit and raisin milk. That sounds nice. I actually like the sound of that because I had a bag of Revels the other day, and with Revels, I really like the raisin, the chocolate covered raisin the most. So that sounds good, you know. I'd eat that. Can you still get them? Well, no, I don't think you can because they don't even have that. But like, would you be able to get them anywhere and they'd still be edible? Actually, probably not. Wouldn't risk it. But yeah, that does sound all right. I would have that for sure. I think I'd enjoy that by the sounds of it. Why have they become discontinued? Because that sounds like a good flavour. Caramel, biscuit, and raisin. I know most people don't like the raisin, but surely you could just make a flavour without the raisin in there. The best crisps that have ever existed are Skips and Discos. I do like. Do you know what? I love Skips because of prawn cocktail once again. My nephew Drew, he loves Skips also, and Discos. I could go for a couple bags of Discos. Do you know when you get the multi pack? Discos. They're very strong in flavour. I do like them. It's a good shout. That is. That's one that I wouldn't have thought of if you didn't bring that up. So yeah. Quality, the green triangle, enough said really. Just a top tier all the way. Sloppiness from PSG here. If they have a bit of complacency into their game, then they'll allow Real Madrid to get back into it. And if they get the crowd at the Bernabeu up, they'll be in for a difficult second half. Bring back the Vidi printer. Yeah, hey, the Vidi printer's here, isn't it? The one at the bottom. Is it here? I'm sure it is. But yeah, let me have a look now. Salt and vinegar. Yeah, they are underrated. The salt and vinegar discos are quality. What's the referee giving here? Is it a corner? I haven't even paid attention to this. But I think unless there's a goal that comes in, I don't think we will be paying too much attention because it will be quite predictable how the second half is going to go. But I'm going to keep an eye on it anyway. But here's Cruz whipping it into the back post. Oh, it's to Valverde. He was miles out, by the way, as he hits it on the volley. He's nowhere near goal, but it hits off the head of one of the PSG players. Is down. Best. Okay. All right, Trav. You regained some respect, yeah? Best one at the moment has to be Doritos Flaming Hot Tangy Cheese. Yeah, you know what? That one's hot as well. I had the bag of them the other day, and I finished them off. Yeah, it's a parade, as he said. Yeah, they were actually hot. I think they're hotter than the Pringles chili cheese one. Pickled onion Space Raiders was a secondary school essential. I don't pickled onion. I'm not sure if I do like pickled onion crisps. They're very sour. Well, obviously because they're pickled. I didn't like the. I do. What are the flavors did they have of Space Raiders again? Because I know there was more than just pickled onion. Monster Munch, that reminds me of that. I do like the roast beef Monster Munch. They're good. But this is a crisp stream now. Oh yeah, Space Raiders were brilliant, but not as good as the He-Man. What's the He-Man jelly? I have no idea what those are. Are those sweet? I'm gonna have to have a look at these. I'm gonna have to have a look. He-Man jelly sweets. I'm just having a look now. Okay. I think I may have seen them, but here's MBAPPE! 2-0! Kylian Mbappe, but offside, given again. And Kylian Mbappe could have had a hat-trick, but he's been given offside. Let's have a look at this here. Hakimi wins the ball, plays it to Neymar, and he's offside again. Yeah, he's offside, killing Mbappe. Oh, yeah. Do you know what? Can I just say, I know he's offside, but he's absolutely sat down Courtois then with that fake shot step over. But here's Vinicius on the other end. Chance now, and Donnarumma saves. And guys, I've always said this, and if you notice it, whenever you watch a football game, and remember you heard it here first, when you see an offside decision, yeah, usually, especially when the goal's been scored and it's given offside, the counter-attack, the team that has just happened to, suffered against, defensively, lose concentration, and the team that was defending go on and have another opportunity and go and have an opportunity to score. I promise you, it always happens when I watch a game. Chelsea versus Liverpool, it was happening there. I think it must be like a mentality thing, like for negative for the team that's just been suffered against, the disappointment and, you know, the lapse of concentration and the thought of just scoring and like reinvigorating the other side to think, you know what, another wake-up call. But here come PSG again as Mbappe's fouled, but Neymar slows it down because he's waiting for numbers to support him as Mbappe was fouled, but he's back up on his feet now. But there's Neymar. Neymar, ball roll. Cruz keeps it away from him, toying with him, teasing them. But vibes coming in with the next thing, with a big thing. Lindor makes the best chocolate scientific fact. They do. It's the fact. Do you know what? I don't even know how they do it. Like a chocolatier would have to teach us, because when that soft, that truffle type of thing, it's just amazing. It's just as good as Mbappe tonight, as Mbappe's shot is blocked. And that was probably the perfect segue. You got to rate the segue for that. But Mbappe's down. He's holding his face. Is it to do with a foot injury? Maybe it is. It could be. Still 20p for Space Raiders. A solid choice. Hey, at least Space Raiders haven't inflated like Fredo's have. Or Fredo's. Why must I say Fredo's? Because, you know, Fredo the rapper. But it's Fredo's. Remember the 1p sweets back in the day? You could go to the shop. Yeah. Oh, man. Man. The 5p sweets, the 10p. Vibes. You got me reminiscing. I do remember them. After school, I'd even save up my money on my lunch. You know, you had the 1p sweets, the 5p sweets, the 10p sweets. Those were the days. Those were the days. I'm missing loads of comments. I remember doing that. Anything pickled onion or salt of vinegar flavor. Yeah, that's your. I like pickled onion ain't bad, but the Monster Munch. I didn't really like the Space Raiders though. In all honesty, sweet chili, Mrs. Vicky's crisps. I've never tried them. Miss Vicky's or Miss. I think I know what you're talking about, but I've never tried them. But there's some substitutions happening now. Eduardo Camavinga coming on for Toni Kroos. So obviously that Toni Kroos wasn't fit enough to last. And he probably actually aggravated that injury. And yeah, Toni Kroos is off. Eduardo Camavinga is on. And another substitution, Marco Asensio is off and Rodrigo is on. Yeah, so it's a good block, and you know what? It might be to do with that foot injury again. Or is it because he's holding his face? It might be. I know the beef flavor, but I always thought with the roast beef one is beautiful. Doritos have one over here that's crazy hot. Is it the flaming hot one? The flaming hot one is hot, and we have that here too. And it's 2-2. Speaking of 2, it is 2-2 in that. Wow, that is the game with me. Peeny Ween, you're watching the masterclass there. You're watching a better game by the looks of it. Oh, here's Rodrigo now. Carvajal whips it in, but it's headed away by Danilo there. Better have me some noodles. And you guys made me hungry for chips or crisps, I guess. Tariq. I'm in my 40s. You'll have no clue half of what I'm reminiscing about. Yeah, true. It's a shame, man. I need to know these things. I mean, my sister, before Trios came back, you know, Trios, the chocolate bar. Well, not a chocolate bar, biscuit, 'cause it's in the biscuit aisle. in grocery stores. I'm saying that for Moss now in supermarkets. But yeah, and they're nice, and I'm glad I had a trio. It's a toffee, isn't it? But more like caramel and biscuit, chocolate. Oh, I've sent myself here. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't you say Courtois over? Oh, did I think? I did actually, because we did do a combined 11. I did say Courtois over Donnarumma. I still think about it. Yeah, I still agree. And God, nah, Courtois made that mistake though. But Courtois has made some big saves. He saved the penalty, didn't he? And MBAPPE again. Look at the pace of MBAPPE, man. It's just ridiculous. Danny Carvajal cannot match him. Every time there's a counter attack, it's a cheat code. Ridiculous cheat code there. Look at that. Carvajal's not even subtle with it at all. Oh, ridiculous pace from MBAPPE. Harry's poll was 60% PSG. What's mine? What's mine? I haven't even looked at mine, actually. I need to have a look. Let me have a look at it right now. View on YouTube. What was my poll? What was mine? 54%. And it's still going. I'll end it now. Who do you think is going to get the next goal? That's the question to you guys in the chat. Underrated Chris. Oh, Nick Nack, still love him. Ribbon Saucy, once again. Love him. Originals aren't bad, but Ribbon Saucy, better. Do you know what? And this is probably a weird one that not many of you would have tried. Have you ever had the Scampi crisps? You know, the Scampi ones? And the old... I'd have to show you a picture of them, but let me try and get them up. Let me try and get it up on my phone. I know I could show you on here, but... Oh, we're there, though. Vinicius Junior to Benzema, and it's equalised. And Real Madrid are back into the game. Real Madrid are back. And there we go, people. A massive opportunity. Real Madrid are back into this game now. It is 1-1. Mistake at the back. Who is it from? Oh, it's only from Gianluigi Donnarumma, who we were just talking about, Paxton. Vinicius Junior plays it back to Karim Benzema. And it's 1-1. Game on, ladies and gents. Come on, get your seatbelts on, get strapped in. We have got a game on our hands at the Bernabeu. A horrendous mistake. Shocking error from Gianluigi Donnarumma. And Paxton, that one's for you. I don't even know what I was doing then. But Benzema. In what minute? The 61st minute. Benzema has scored. And what a game we have here. What a game. And you know what that means? It's still 2-1 to PSG on aggregate. Still 2-1. Let me go back now and change the title of this video. But those big chances missed. Will PSG be ruining them? We've got a game on our hands, ladies and gents. There he is there. Foul. Eder Militao goes down. Now Benzema down the line to Vinicius Junior, but there's his international compatriot Marquinhos keeping up with him stride for stride, but Hakimi loses it now. Eduardo Camavinga's done well since coming on. Good link-up play there. Skips past Neymar and wins the foul there. Eduardo Camavinga just gets a nice little round of applause for me, because this guy, this teenager, is something special, isn't he? Eduardo Camavinga. They really have got their replacement for both Kroos and Modric in one player. But Gianluigi Donnarumma picks up a yellow card also. I need to change the title of this one. Ladies and gents, go send it, like the stream, share it, people, because it is a good one now. It's Benzema! Oh, just past the post from Karim Benzema with his third big header of the game. Great crossing from Rodrigo. The aerial threat of Karim Benzema proving to be a problem for Marquinhos and the PSG defence to deal with once again, as it just goes past the post. Ladies and gents, I've told you this is going to be mad, and they're going to play out of the back again. They're going to stick to it. No, they're not. Donnarumma is not feeling confident. He's telling them to get up the pitch as he decides to go long. up to Neymar, who will lose it to David Alaba. And Real Madrid will come again. This is why you don't come and this is why you don't go long, people. You don't go long. Here we go now. Oof. Militao has just nicked it around Courtois, but needed to because MBAPPE was ready on the end of that there. But now here come PSG putting on a high press. Putting on a high press here. Change the title of the video. That's all sorted. That's all done and dusted, ladies and gents. Let's get back onto the stream. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comments. I'll get right onto that now. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. But before I do that, Modric, Eduardo Camavinga spreads it out left to Vinicius Jr., who's up against Hakimi in the box now. Vinicius Jr., he's got the overlap of Nacho, and Nacho gets the crossing, but it's deflected. And it goes for a corner. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat right now. Is MBAPPE currently the best in the world? Vibes, it's a very good question. Let's rank him against people who are up there. So you've got MBAPPE, you got Salah, you got Lewandowski, you got Benzema. I'm going to say Lewandowski better than MBAPPE at the moment. And it's not just because of last night. But the amount of, but MBAPPE is definitely up there. He's ridiculous at the moment, MBAPPE. The form he's been on in the league and in the Champions League. He's single-handedly the reason why PSG are still in the lead. But here's Vinicius Jr. Blocked. Oh, shot saved. Oh, foul given by the referee. And he allows the substitution as Vinicius Jr. has a shot on goal. But it was saved by Donnarumma anyway. Where was the foul? Yeah, it was by Militao, a little push in the back on Nuno Mendes. I used to love the sugar-covered cola worm things. Oh, yes, yeah. Oh, they were nice. They were a part of the cheap sweets as well. But Donnarumma, under pressure by... This is what, Paxton, didn't I said this earlier on in the stream, that Donnarumma, he's still got ways to improve, and it's with his feet out of the back, playing out of the back. But here's that toe by Marquinhos just takes it away from Benzema as Danilo heads it back to the goalkeeper. Lucas Vazquez comes on for Dani Carvajal. Lucas Vazquez was the substitution that was made, and he was the one at fault for the goal for MBAPPE in the first leg. So he's going to have to do better, and he's already done better there against Neymar and dispossessed him. T, what's your favourite struggle meal? Oh, the favourite struggle meal. If you don't know what Chav means by that, what he means is, like the cheap thing that you had to make when, money was running low. Fritters is up there. Potato waffles, they were good. Do you know the frozen potato waffles with beans and fish fingers? They were good. Do you know what? I'm trying to think, what did I used to make? I used to have sugar apple as a sweet. When you have like apples at home and then just dip them in sugar, like a toffee apple type of thing. They were good. But I'm trying to think. I'm sure I did something with toast and bread. Do you know what I did? Yeah, sometimes. Do you know what sometimes I did? To make like my own biscuit that, like the biscuit that you used to get from the shop. If we ever had icing sugar in the house, Benzema's limping. He looks to have taken a knock. Step on the foot. Yeah. Paredes stepped on his toe. And we saw how that affected MBAPPE. But I used to get a little bit of icing sugar from like the cupboard or something, mix it with water, and then put it on top of like a malted milk biscuit because I couldn't eat the malted milks by themselves. They were dead. Do you know the variety packs that you used to get? And I'd make it like, like a more luxury biscuit. So those things. But yeah, fritters, which is just, fritters is, if you don't know what it is, it's pancakes without the eggs. So it's just flour and water. And then the potato waffles and that, the frozen things, they were good. But let me know what yours is, because you've definitely got something in mind, and I want to know what yours really is. It is a really good semi-final, to be fair. Who are they going to face in the final? We got rid of so many chocolates like Mars Dream, RIP to they were good. Scampi crisps are nice. Yes, Vibes knows, and so does Peony Ween, and then so does Paxton with a chef's kiss. I'm glad you guys know it. The Scampi fries, that's what they're called. Yes, in the little bag. Benzema game on, exactly. Glad your game has lit up, exactly. E-Bud, Neymar playing in the World Cup. I think he will be. EB Bud. Neymar will be playing in the World Cup in Qatar as long as he stays fit and clear of injury, because it's usually at that time of the year he picks up an injury as well. But there, speaking of the devil, there is Neymar. Ronaldo and those, Ronaldo with those headers. Even 37-year-old Ronaldo would do well. Forgot Lewis, he's definitely, good shout. Lewandowski, I'd say better than MBAPPE at the moment. But MBAPPE in 2022 has been better than Mo Salah. Mo Salah's dipped off a little bit in 2022. African Cup of Nations is a part of that. But since he's come back, it's not been as good as he, Salah. But he's still up there. He's still been ridiculous form. And you still got to put him up there. A man says sugar apple. Yeah, I used to do that, man. Pasta, 20p. Tuna, 59p. Yeah, tuna mayo. Did you used to have that? Why do these games always end on a draw? I know. Because they're tight games, Grace. That's why. Neither team wants to lose. But G Staffy, I'm surprised the first thing you haven't said is that Borough beat Arsenal's under 23s. Gonna have to, corned beef. Do you know what? I used to eat that, but I couldn't stand corned beef. I prefer spam. Yeah, I preferred spam. Leandro Paredes is coming off now, and the referee's telling him to hurry up, but just give him the referee a handshake. And it is for Idrissa Gana Gueye, I believe it is. Sutton are the other team in the final, got through on penalties yesterday. Oh, was that the game that you was watching? Yeah, it is Idrissa Gana Gueye coming on for Leandro Paredes. Lol, I guess I spoke too soon. This game has come alive. Rich, it always happens. That's why I bite my tongue, man. I've learned it. Hi, Joe. Hope you're keeping well. Hope you're keeping safe. Nice seeing you. Hope you're keeping safe, Joe. Rich said his favourite struggle meal is steak from Salt Bay's restaurant. No way. That's crazy. Yeah, Rich's favourite meal is steak from Salt Bay's restaurant, Crazy. Rich is living a high life. That highlight. Vibes from when you eat rice with ketchup, leave me. Going at each other now. Do you know what? My sister eats rice with ketchup vibes. Yeah, she used to have rice and peas with ketchup. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, she eats rice and ketchup. So you're not alone on that one, vibes. I forgot about that. I haven't seen her do it for a while. But I'm going to ask her. Here comes MBAPPE now. They've taken the corner short. We still got less than 20 minutes left to play. So about 19 and a half. No, 18 and a half, actually. Quick math streak. It's in 71st minute now and 30 seconds. What is Harry's last name? It's Simeon. That's Harry's last name. It's Simeon. Yep. You man dissed me on the group for liking chicken nuggets. Hey man, chicken nuggets. They were too expensive when the struggle was real, man. Fish fingers and chips were cheaper. Not even chips, man. Potato waffles. They were good. Here's Benzema now. Oh, deflected to Vinicius over the bar. With a huge opportunity there, Vinicius Jr. to score and level the tie on aggregate, but put Real Madrid in the lead. Harry's last name is Harry Simeon. Joe Robert, but chicken nuggets is calm. Yeah, you know what they are? They are calm. Gemma Collins complaining about the price at his restaurant, wait there. Before we talk about the food again, here's Vinicius Jr. trying to clip it to the back post. No, it's not. And they get away with it again, PSG. The goal, the equaliser for the game, but to halve the deficit in the tie came from mistakes at the back as Kimpembe was pressured there. They need to be careful. Harry's channel, it's called The Chronicles of a Gooner. That's what it is. Chronicles of a Gooner. But Gemma Cummings complaining about the price at his restaurant, but ordered gold lace food and took a load of people with her. Wow. That sounds like something she would do, just complaining for the sake of it. I ordered chicken nuggets in a restaurant. Nah. That's no. If you're going out to buy food, and at a restaurant, if that restaurant ain't McDonald's, I'm not having that at all. But then, not at all. Kid menu, what vibes? Kids menu hits different at times. Vibes, what is this? Oh, man. As I said, man, that's struggle food, that is. That's struggle food back again. We all had that struggle food. Look at the Real Madrid fans going mad at Lionel Messi. Come on, Messi. My boy needs to step up. He needs to do it again, vibes. Sevilla versus West Ham tomorrow. I won't be doing a watch along for that, people. I need to get ready for Friday stream. Friday morning, 11:30. Go check that out, people, for sure. It will be a good one. It will be worth it. As we're Neymar now. Who will score the next goal? That will be vital. Is there going to be another goal in this game? As Real Madrid are looking to push on even more and leave more space for PSG on the counter-attack. But PSG are looking nervous. They're looking rattled. They keep smacking the ball off against Rodrigo as Neymar's down, holding his foot, clutching his foot. When does the vid end and where is Moss FC? This will end in about 15, but I'd say about 20 minutes time, Joe. 20 minutes time, Joe. I think it will end there. And Moss should be in the chat. I'm not too sure where he is. We need to find him. Salad cream on rice, yes or no? Imagine, big up AJ, man. Big up AJ RTM. He came in. He came to my house before, yeah. My mum made chicken with rice and peas and that, just oven chicken and that with just rice and peas. And I remember he went, "Yeah, can I have some salad cream?" And I was like, "What? Nah, not for me." But yeah, I know you have it. I'm guessing you do. Not for me, but I remember that. But a lot of black people have it. But here's Vinicius Jr. now. Vinicius Jr. in the box up against Danilo, cuts inside. PSG get numbers back. He'll do well to get a shot off here, but he doesn't. He gets it to Modric. Inside to Benzema! 2-1! And we're level on aggregate. What a goal! But what a ball that was by Luka Modric. A piece of class. And Real Madrid have equalised. Joe Robert doesn't look like it will be ending soon. As it stands, we're going to extra time. And Real Madrid are level in the tie, but ahead in the game. Karim Benzema in the 76th minute. Drawing the tie level. 75. I'm just getting it sorted now, people. What a ball. Vinicius Jr. It looked like the chance was gone. Flicks it out to Modric. Benzema is onside. He's onside. What a ball. Eye of the needle pass through the legs of Kimpembe into Benzema. One touch with his left. Shoots with his right. And the deflection takes it away from Donnarumma in the end as Marquinhos is coming to try and block on the cover. But all credit to Luka Modric with the ball. What a ball that was from Luka Modric into Karim Benzema. And we're level, people. Karim Benzema has equaled the tie as they were 2-0 down with MBAPPE's goal in the first half. But now we are level. Ladies and gents, as I said, strap in because we've got more to come in this one here. Karim Benzema equalising. And so far, here come Real Madrid again. Here's Vinicius Jr. And it's Benzema! Oh my days! Karim Benzema has scored a hat-trick! Here they are now ahead! And Karim Benzema with the quick double! It's 3-1 Paris Saint-Germain! And Karim Benzema has scored a hat-trick! My word! He cannot believe it! I cannot believe it! And Real Madrid are ahead! My word! Not even gone into any of the ties, any of the games. Wow, kickoff. Neymar, MBAPPE plays it, dispossessed quickly on the counter-attack, well ahead by Rodrigo to Vinicius Jr. Marquinhos with the error, but there's Benzema to pounce with a first-time finish with the outside of his boot. Don't you love football? Wow. Whew. I'm going crazy, people. Apologies for the noise. Sorry to my neighbours. Sorry to mom downstairs. Oh, I just can't believe it. I didn't even get the ticker up. And Benzema has scored a hat-trick. Ridiculous. This is crazy stuff. Here, 70 what? Karim Benzema. You can't say it now. He is up there with one of the best players in the world. And PSG look to have collapsed here at the Bernabeu, but Messi's going to try and bring them forward now. They are behind. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Karim Benzema in the 78th minute. Crazy stuff. And it's 3-2 to Real Madrid on aggregate now. And Real Madrid will be going through as it stands. 4 minutes ago, Real Madrid were going out. 4 minutes later, they're going through. Not even level, going through. Oh, we didn't even get to change the title. Is that ridiculous? Karim Benzema. He got a look, greatness at its finest there. Karim Benzema. Wow. I can't even say it. Let me see what you were all saying in the chat. Let me see what I didn't even get through the comments of the first goal. There's Alamadrid. And did you say vlog 10 at the start, bro? Yes, I did. But I said, well, go on, everyone, which is translated into vlog 10. And Angel Di Maria, the former Real Madrid man, has come on for Danilo Pereira, who I know Paxton isn't a massive fan of. Benzema is too cold. Ridiculous. Isn't Modric 36 and still running things in the midfield? You know it vibes. Yeah, it was a crazy pass, crazy good. Through the legs of Kimpembe. I have the needle. But now the tire's turned on its head. And Benzema causing problems. There's Vinicius Jr. Oh, he's fouled there by Hakimi. And Vinicius Jr. has had a good game in the second half. Frustrated in the first. Picked himself up a yellow card. You may be getting Poch sooner now. That is true. That is true. Looks like he will be getting a sack after this. Another bottle job from Poch. PSG in the mud. Wow, fair play to Madrid. Big Benzema. Yes, exactly. Big Benzema. Oh, man. And look at that. Oh, look at that, man. That's amazing. And Matt Smith in the place. Big up, Matt. Carlo has Madrid playing Everton more. He does. Oh, my. Carlo Ancelotti, the former Everton manager, has done it. Kareem Cakes is wild. Tell me about it. I'm just catching my breath, but here's Modric now clipping the ball into the box. Benzema now gets it down to Eder Militao. They're just slowing it down. We've got 8.5 minutes left to play in this. It's going absolutely crazy. Karim Benzema with a hat-trick. Told you, sit down, Ronaldo. Ronaldo, move aside because Karim Benzema is the king of Madrid. And let's be honest, he has been for a long time. Ronaldo doesn't do what he does without Karim Benzema. And Karim Benzema's holding it down. And at Real Madrid, let's be honest, people. Much love to yourself, Matt. I need to get goal off the screen. I need to get that thing gone. It's gone. That's happened. I'm just getting it ready for the next one. I'm absolutely loving this. And this is why you love football. I thought it was down and out. I was like, you know what? PSG. The first half, they had counter-attack after counter-attack. And MBAPPE looking ridiculously good. But the bottle jobs, PSG just doing it again. Doing it again. Crazy. I can't believe it. What a stream we've had here, guys. Thank you so much. Whew. I've taken a breath now. I have taken a breath. There we go. Here's Vinicius now. Here's Vinicius. There we go. If this Benzema turns up in Qatar, oh, yeah, World Cup all done and dusted. As Kimpembe for France, he plays for France, has picked up a yellow card. He's going to have to be at the level of Benzema. Look at Vinicius there, laughing at Kimpembe's Oh, man, they've been at it all night. They have been at it all night. And now Kimpembe's the one losing his head. Kimpembe, Presnel Kimpembe. We've got, 7 minutes left? Can PSG score an equaliser in this tie? I don't know. They've not even had an opportunity since. It's all been Real Madrid. And here's Rodrigo taking on Nuno Mendes. Still got the ball, holds it well. Goal kick given as he's asking for a foul from, is it Felix Brick? I think it is the referee. Felix Brick. Here's Vinicius Jr. again, has his shot blocked. PSG are falling apart here. It's just having a catastrophe now. They've lost their heads. They just keep giving opportunity after opportunity now. This is the thing. Their mentality is weak. It's poor. It's shocking. Crazy. Craziness. But here comes Vinicius Jr. now. Oh, his first touch lets him down, but Real Madrid, they could put the tie to bed because they keep giving it away. And Benzema's nicked it again. And Benzema sits down. Oh, my word. Okay. No goal. But they're losing it here. I've never seen a collapse like this in my life. But here it is now. I haven't seen this since Brazil versus Germany, where the heads are just gone. Free kick on the edge now for Real Madrid. PSG cannot get out of their own half defensively at all. Guys in the chat, so I'm sorry I haven't been through the comments as much in this last. It's just been mad. Has Neymar dropped his head? You know he has. You know it, vibes. Question, rhetorical question, because you already know the answer. That's what happens with Neymar. Oh, man, does he have the bottle? No, he doesn't. Unfortunately, gifted player, ridiculously talented. But when the going gets tough, he gets going. I'm sorry to say. I remember they dropped their heads against Bayern in the final. Yeah, they did exactly that when they had chance after chance. And I don't mean to disrespect Neymar so much, but it's just proof now. He's in the peak years of his career. You can't blame inexperience, naivety, or nothing like that. And I'm not blaming it all on one man, but here's Rodrigo now, hits the wall, has his shot back on again, and it goes wide. And PSG, they need to get forward and have an attack. You're right. Real Madrid, 17 shots, 9 to PSG, 7 on target, and 4 for PSG. And Everton ball, I know. But Benzema, my word, take a bow. We've seen 2 hat-tricks today. We've seen 2 hat-tricks this week in the Champions League. Lewandowski and Benzema. But Benzema doing it on the biggest stage of all. Karim Benzema, moment of class. I'm going to sit here, wax lyrical about him all night. Waxing lyrical. Got to, ladies and gents. He deserves it. Karim Benzema. He deserves the limelight after everything he had to deal with. The disrespect he got from every single fan, including myself, when Ronaldo was there taking up all the plaudits, when he was the enabler. That's what he was. Ridiculous. And the all-round side to his game is ridiculous. But here he is again now. Karim Benzema tries to put it on a plate for Vinicius Jr., and they're just messing at the back now. PSG... Honestly, there's going to be a 4th goal for Real Madrid soon, inevitable. But having said that, football, we could see something different happen. I'm going to rave about him all night long, honestly. But here we go. Oh, MBAPPE. He's been fouled now. Now PSG are up on the counter. PSG on the attack. Let me bring this mouse down so I can look at the chat. PSG, the Spurs of France. Pini said it, quote, pin it, quote, tweet it, everything. That is the fact. What's going on here then? We're just watching an enthralling game here, Grace. MBAPPE gave PSG the lead in the first half. PSG looked comfortable. Defensively, were a big threat on the counter-attack. And now the former Real Madrid man, Achraf Hakimi, is coming off for Julian Draxler. You said it, Paxton. You wanted him on. And how he's coming on here. Me 2 hours ago. Didn't want to watch it because I thought PSG were going through. Not just you, but Rich, please stand up. Yeah? Here it is now, crossing. It could still happen, but it doesn't look like it will. Real Madrid have the opportunity to counter-attack now with Vinicius Jr. driving the ball forward. Goes past Julian Draxler like he's not there with the fresh legs. Oh, Benzema with a dummy. Lets it go to Rodrigo, but PSG have players back. Rodrigo gives it away to Neymar, but he gives it away again. And now Benzema holds it up, gives it to Lucas Vazquez. Lucas Vazquez in the box now. Lucas Vazquez on his Messi run as it's cleared away. to Modric, who fake shots, goes with his left. Oh, just over the bar from Luka Modric. Great effort on goal. Oh, they're getting it. I hope so, Grace. I do hope so. They got to get beat by my whole town. Exactly. Extra time in the semi-final there. No extra time here as it stands because of the collapse from Paris Saint-Germain. Exactly. Thanks, Eagle. Big up, Rich, man. But here's Neymar now driving forward for PSG. Neymar fouled by Camavinga. Free kick on the edge. Is it an opportunity for Lionel Messi to step up? He's been a shadow in this game. He's done nothing at all. But has really any of the... Neymar, I know he's got an assist to his name. He's been good, but Messi, he's not done anything really. And they won on penalties, I know. Moss was telling us. Scott Carson coming on for Manchester City. It's that easy. Exactly. Vinicius has got cramp now. He's got to get his cramp sorted. You know, the tactics, you know, them things there. Yeah, cramp and that. Yeah. Southampton. They've been learning off Southampton. T sounds like I mean that doesn't stop saying Messi. Lionel Messi, Lionel Messi, Lionel Messi, Lionel Messi. Borough have Balogun, so it's all good. Exactly. He scored his first goal yesterday in the 4-1 defeat to Sheffield United. T, you're going to do a watch-along for Crystal Palace versus Everton quarterfinals? Louis, for you? Most definitely. Yes, I will be doing that watch-along for you, my bro. I will do it for you because it's a big one. And you know what I mean? And Crystal Palace going into Wembley again. But Messi over the free kick. Messi! Lionel Messi. He misses. Does it hit the post? Come on. Show the replay. I think it did clip the outside of the post. It was Lionel Messi from distance. Oh, it hits the top of the net from Lionel Messi. Courtois, I think he had it covered anyway with his long limbs. Now he'll score loads more. Exactly. Hopefully. Oh, man. With Balogun. Most energy I've seen at that 10 to 10 at night. That's what happens. No coffee, no naps, nothing like that over here on TTF. Just pure football love and vibes. Big up vibes every time. My mistake. Straight to penalties in the semi. Wow, Peony Ween's got a good one there. It's got tension. Hartlepool, they'll be disappointed if they don't go through after being in the lead twice. So Rotherham, the pressure's on Hartlepool really, not on Rotherham, as they are the away side and being behind twice and coming back. But look at the Real Madrid fans now. It's going absolute. The stadium's bouncing at the Bernabeu for the team's comeback. It looks like they'll go through. We have 4 minutes of added time and we've got 2 minutes left. But here at PSG now, they're going to try and throw the kitchen sink at it. They don't look like they really have. But here's MBAPPE now. Switches it out to Di Maria. It's a good ball for Di Maria, but he can't get it under control. And Nacho just plays it to Vinicius, who's toying with Verratti. He does ever so well. And he's going to go down at some point, but he gives it away. But Modric picks up the loose ball. And the counter-attack opportunity is there. Modric gets it forward to Rodrigo now. Camavinga runs in beyond him. But there's Valverde. He's got Benzema to the left. He chooses to go to Benzema, who's going to take it into the corner. No, he doesn't. He stands it up, and he's just keeping possession. Valverde, body check. Referee says no foul. He's down. He's winded. Or is he play acting? I think he might be actually like down. And this is without Casemiro as well. Massive credit to Valverde. But here's MBAPPE now up against Vasquez. He burnt him at this point in the last leg. And is it a goal kick that's given? I think it is. No foul by Vasquez. And PSG are surely out now. Not naps, lol. Troops formerly of AFTV go into an MLS game. Is he really? Wow. But look at MBAPPE. It's all right. He's going there. 30 seconds left. Surely that is that. Benzema and Real Madrid have beaten MBAPPE and PSG. We've got 20 seconds left. I can't believe I said that. There's still moments to go. We've seen The Champions League put moments like this before. Here's MBAPPE now. Surely this is the last opportunity for Real Madrid. MBAPPE to Neymar, loses control and it's booted clear. And surely that will be that. Surely the referee's going to blow the whistle now. No. And it's done. Game, set, and match. Real Madrid go through into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And Paris Saint-Germain are out. Sorry, people. You can all laugh at me now. I know. A la Madrid. A la Madrid. Madness. I don't know why, but watching non-English football, Bundesliga, Liga, it just seems weird. It does. It does, but this is what happens in the Champions League. These are the champions. Wow. Crazy. And guys, I'm going to wrap this up here. And I'm going to leave that comment just there for you. Because Rich came in at 1-0. Kind of came in at 1-0 and went... And I got laughed at for saying PSG will go through. I didn't laugh at you. I thought they were. So you can laugh at me now. Wow. PSG, biggest bottlers. They are bottlers. They are the huge bottlers in this. They are huge. I didn't predict PSG will win the whole thing. You're mistaken. Oh, yeah, that's true. Rich, Peony Ween took it one step further. He said that this might be PSG's year. He thinks that they will win it. But guess what? They're out at the round of 16 after leading in the first leg, leading at the Bernabeu at half-time up until the 61st minute. They were even leading then. And then the 75th minute, Karim Benzema equalised. And the 78th minute, he only went and scored his hat-trick to win the game. And the atmosphere is crazy at the Bernabeu. What a comeback. Love to you all, people. I'm going to wrap it up now. So, guys, thank you so much for being with me, staying with me for the ride, for the journey itself. It was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth doing that stream. What a stream it was. You guys won't see me now up until Friday morning, 11:30. So I won't be on a live tomorrow unless something breaking happens, breaking news of some sort. But it has been great. Respect to you as well, Trav. Thank you so much for joining me and watching the stream, man. And with the halftime input, well, not even halftime, we was doing it for the majority up until Benzema scored in the 61st minute. Yeah, we was talking about crisps and chocolate and all these things, but now it's gone crazy. The Bernabeu, not one Real Madrid fan has left their seat. They're just here soaking it in for these wonderful Champions League moments, as per usual. But guys, I'm gonna wrap it up now. I hope you're all keeping safe. Look after yourself. And peace.